that's a shame. Sorry, I put some, I thought I put some music on while I went to the bathroom and people joined, but it seems like what actually happened was no music played and I just aired a still shot of an incredibly stretched picture of Jeremy Corbyn's face for like 3 full minutes. So, sorry about that. Let's see what let's look at my audio settings here. What the... Desktop audio device. Is that it? How about that? Nope. Default? Nope. That's a little worrying. Huh, okay. What does this do now? Let's check this out. Oh, now you can hear it twice because the desktop audio device now works. Okay. There we go. I'll be right back.
Come and see my piece of shit band.
Okay. That's not what number 88 means. I don't think... I forget what Electric Six's use of the number 88 means in their context. I think their 88th song might have been on that album, so they sang that a lot. I don't know. Oh no. Okay, well, so, in case I accidentally broke the title of the stream again, today we're going to be streaming the Friday the 13th game again, because it was pretty fun, actually. Oh, it's an update queued. Maybe this update will break the netcode again. They're trying to sell me the Witcher franchise. A production from the Gears of Mist, yeah. Oh, cool. I can buy Sonic Mania without even being able to play it. Great. Company of Heroes, the subpar Dawn of War. Why are there so many commercials here? I'm still really in love with the fact that they actually just put 5 stars right on their fucking title. Oh man. Great. More Elder Scrolls. 7 minutes? Jesus. I wonder if the text is readable here by people. I probably could check, but that would require effort. Pop out chat. Hey, it's you guys. Oh man. Matt Wheatley's in the chat. Hi. Matt Wheatley's a guy I used to know in university. He's great. Our friend Jordan kept confusing us even though we look very different, and eventually Matt started shaving his head. Text is barely readable. Okay, that's because this is a 2560 by 1440 monitor, and I'm recording it in 1080, scaled down to 1080, and streaming it in 720. So it's disgusting. Afal's recommending I play Video Ball, but little does he know that no one else in the world is around to play video ball. Onan asks, AH-Bomb, do you really think Moriarty was a good character in the Sherlock books? He barely had any characterization at all. He was just a generic crime boss guy. Yeah, kind of. Moriarty himself isn't that interesting a person. What makes him interesting is, in effect, what he comes to represent over the course of the stories. Like, there are plenty of, I think, characters in film, TV, and literature where they're not characterized particularly well because they exist as an expression of already existing themes. Like, I'm trying to think of like a number one with a bullet good example, just so I can clear it up, but I can't do it. I can't think of it like a single example. There are loads of good ones though. Like, for example, there are two. Let's talk about Fargo season 3. And the opening scene is so far it might be revealed to be related, an as yet unrelated scene. Hi, Kim Justice, where I got a Twitter message from you and I haven't read it yet, but I've seen it. I'm going to read it after this stream. It opens with a scene in East Germany, soon to be Germany, where two characters are in a room having a conversation, and it's sort of this Kafka-esque scene, yet another reference to Kafka's The Trial in that series. And neither character is particularly well characterized. Neither of them are like represent anything or behaves a certain way. We don't know those people, but they're both expressions of the society and the quandary that society presents. So even though they're not very good characters, in finger quotes, they are in fact very good characters because they very accurately do the thing that they're supposed to be doing. Oh, that wasn't a sentence. Oh god. I wrote a script in like 2011 for a film that I tried to make for like 3 years at university and eventually gave up on, and the characters would speak the way I speak because I assumed that was naturalistic. So a character famously said he has the things that only he can have, and my friends and family would quote that line to me for years, and it was really depressing. There are plenty of characters and stories who are uninteresting but function as an expression of things that already exist, and I feel like in that context, that's what makes Moriarty interesting. He is this kind of humorless guy who just turns up, but that's because he is an expression of the dark side of British imperialism. He is referred to, in fact, as the Napoleon of crime, the point being that he is himself the head of an empire, and that's an interesting reflection of the fact that Sherlock is ultimately defending the British Empire and its interests for the whole story. I regard the Conan Doyle texts as arguably anti-colonialist and quasi-feminist in how they read today, at least, but I feel like that's something that might be a post hoc reading. He may well have not intended any of that, but that's interesting. That's what makes it interesting to me. People are asking my opinion on Molly Hooper. Molly Hooper is a waste of time. She's sort of just there, and they tease with some will they won't they, also just to make sure you know that Sherlock isn't too gay. She's like just treated honestly like shit over and over again, and it's treated like high drama or for jokes, and it just sucks. It just sucks. And then at the very end, in season 4 episode 3, like he's taunted into just like being a dick to her, and she's like reduced to just crying on the floor over a phone, and that's the last we see of her. She doesn't appear in the show after that point, and people are like, what happened to Molly? And the writers are like, she gets over it. Well, fuck you, fuck off. You don't get. People lost interest in giving the show the kind of get out of jail free card to be bad that they'd given it in previous seasons. So I do feel like Sherlock honestly reminds me of BioWare games, where like I have never really liked them all that much, and the games that are the worst are... Oh, I think the stream broke for a second. Oh no. Stream breaking, lol. Okay. Stream's breaking. Video output low. Oh no. Oh no. Now Steam wants me to update. Okay. I'm checking to see if I'm dropping some frames or what's happening. Okay. I think we might be up. Video output is apparently still low. That's a little worrying. The screen's gone black on my stream. Can you see it again? Oh no. Yeah, dropping frames in the Steam library can kill a stream. Okay, people can see it. Good. Okay, I forgot what I was going to say about the thing. I was on a rant that was going well, and I've forgotten it. That's it. BioWare games, where I think I've always thought they were bad, and there are particularly bad games, but... And often some of the particularly bad games are ones that I kind of respect in some ways for trying new things. But in effect, people hate those games more because they represent a realization that the experience they were having had always been a little bit shallow. Like Mass Effect 1 will get a pass because it's bad, but it's building to something. And Mass Effect 2 is the one people actually like because there's some quite well done character stuff in there. I can see why that's the high point. And also, it's not perfect, but it's the mid part of a story. You can see the next bit. A lot of what was apparently good about 2 was the idea of it being built on in the future. And then 3 actually came out and didn't. And to me showed the shallowness of 2 as well. But people sort of inexplicably blame Dragon Age 2 and Mass Effect 3 more so. And now also Andromeda, which itself is, like, simultaneously... I can see why it's picked to be a bad one when I don't like all the games, but I can also see there are things about it that I prefer. Like, I think there are things to enjoy about Dragon Age 2. I don't know. In any case, basically, Sherlock Season 4 is basically the Dragon Age 2 of Sherlock. I'm going to have a drink. Okay, so this video, I think I'm going to take a look, keep watching the stream's health. I might quickly turn the stream off and on again. And maybe switch over to 720p on my monitor so that you're getting the resolution you're supposed to be seeing. I'm going to be right back and sort that out just so I can get that working, and also I can open my Lucozade without it fizzing everywhere. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, Fristival. More like Tween Peaks. Okay, how do I move this desktop when there is no space to drag it? Okay, there we go. There. Okay. Let's go. Someone asked if I would actually recommend Friday the 13th. No. I wouldn't recommend this game to anyone. Instead, I would recommend Dead by Daylight. Oh, it actually let me skip that time. Dead by Daylight is like a superior version of this game. It's cheaper. You can see people giving it positive reviews, and they've played it for thousands of hours. One of the reviews was just like, here's 1,100 hours review, thumbs up, played it all summer. Like, it's great. Anyway, someone asked me a question, but I forgot what it was. Oh, who's your Steam profile pic? That's my daughter. That's the character I raised in the famous video game Princess Maker 2. We did it on a stream actually. It's quick play time. Yeah, that's Brexit No Device. Brexit No Device. Oh. Lucozade smells like a little bit like the kind of medicine you would grind up and snort to try and stay awake all day. And it tastes a bit like orange. H-Bomber Guy, do you know when the Deus Ex video is coming? Probably next month. This month I'm working on the Bill Nye video. I'm working on some stuff about... I want to do videos about Night in the Woods and finally the Lisa video. and then I have a con to go to, and then when I get back, my focus will be doing the Deus Ex video. What kind of job did your daughter end up getting? I think she became the God of War. In my head canon, she became the God of War. If Sherlock Holmes is anti-colonialist, how do you feel about Conan Doyle's Lost World? I haven't read Lost World. Did Conan Doyle write the story where, like, Americans and British people get on, like, they steal a Nazi submarine and then it crashes on, like, a dinosaur planet island? Is Scooby-Doo a worthy successor to Sherlock Holmes? Yes, but specifically the films that star John Cena as well as the Scooby-Doo team. And in fact, depressingly, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of those. They're really good, though. No, that's Jules Verne. That's Jules Verne. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad I remembered that. So, I didn't even laugh at that fucking stupid face this time. 5 minutes later, ... survive! Okay. H. Guy, are you going to VidCon? Yes! Yeah, baby. Shangadelic. Okay, so, in my experience with the boat, which I'm going to try... I'm going to hold on. Hey, guys, I'm going to try and fix the boat. I'm just going to tell the team. Okay, so... Oh, fuck, am I already dead? Am I already dead? Am I already dead? That's not how you swim. What is... He's fucking right there. He's fucking right there. God damn it. He can move super fast in water too. Jesus Christ. So, I forgot. Okay. The 7698466 says, take a fiver and buy yourself a pint, you wonderful bastard. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That will go towards paying off the absurd expenses of this game. King CFC1 says, love your kids, vote Labour, and gave me £2 to say that. That's very kind. I love my kids too, and that's why I'm voting Labour. So they can have all the benefits. Now, okay, so what I was going to say, I'm just going to quickly scroll the chat down so it keeps loading. What I was going to say was, in my experience with the boat, it's one of the end games you can do. I don't think I can load the maps now because I'm dead. The boat objective is oil the boat up, put a thing on, like fix the boat, start the boat, get on the boat, and leave on the boat. Those are the objectives. All of that's pretty doable, except the leave on the boat one, because Jason appears to be ultra fast in water, invisible in water, can kill you basically instantly in water, and can instantly push you out of the boat if you're in the boat when the boat is moving. So attempting to escape on the boat is the #1 way to immediately die. And what makes that so egregious is the fact that A, it's broken. The boat aspect of this game is fucking DOA broken. What compounds it is the fact that Jason hates water. Jason fucking drowned. He died in that lake and is afraid of it. Jason is invincible in that lake in this fucking video game. Like... Also, yeah, it's not Friday the 13th. Okay, so... It upsets me that that's how it works. Like on some kind of deep visceral level. People are asking if I'm going to come back to Mastodon. Yeah, I kind of want to do more tooting. Mastodon is fun. I like being able to tweet in full sentences. I think I might be responsible for the tweet button being toot, so I need to go back to that. Initially, I was going to use Mastodon to be like...
Anyone out there?
Oh, sweet, am I going to be Tommy Jarvis?
Bring a gun. Oh god, he's killing us.
So, like...
Jason's alive. Please help us.
They know who Jason is, so I have no idea what point this happens in the canon. But I assume a little bit after Jason X, but I'd like to be... I'd like to do Mastodon. My original plan for Mastodon was to be more, like, candid on there, but I kind of decided to keep my own life as not related to things as possible. For those of you who don't know, and I hope as few of you know as possible, I'm dating someone who also does this kind of job, and we want it to be kind of partially because we think it's funny, partially out of the not wanting the internet to know, because that's weird. We don't really talk about it, so that stopped happening. The other question, apparently I said at some point the next video is about Armored Skeptic, and it's actually now about Sherlock. The video is about responses to Bill Nye's work, which will involve Armored Skeptic. So there we go. Okay. People are calling me out. I can now officially confirm that me and JonTron are dating, and okay, the secret's out. Oh, we haven't dropped any frames so far. H-Prom, what's your favorite Beatles song? Octopus's Garden. I don't know. Yeah, the backlash to Bill Nye is incredibly dumb, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. And I feel like it also leaves the way open for more conversations about how discussions of gender seem to evolve online, because I'm kind of interested in doing that, in like having that discussion. I kind of want to test the waters with this video on that, but I'm curious how that video is going to go, because I'm not sure how long I want it to be yet, because I can see it being like a tight 14-minute thing with some good points and some good jokes. I can see it being like 20 minutes with just more of that, or maybe some more long form point. I'm not really certain how I want to do it yet, so like I have a script partially done out. I have a bunch of my like live recordings of me first watching a lot of this stuff, but the act of actually hacking all the stuff into a video I feel is worth putting out. Is the difficult process that I am now about to start, so I'm hoping to get it done within a week. Is 40 minutes tight? No, 40 minutes is not tight. 40 minutes is big and slippery. My Sherlock video is a tire fire. Like, the pacing in that video is completely wrong. You might have noticed I go like, overarching problem, and then, okay, problem with Sherlock, let's talk about the characters, problem with Sherlock, problem with Moriarty, now let's talk about the style of the show, now let's get back to the characters and talk about John Watson. Like, I messed that up, but I'm also kind of happy with how weirdly meandering it is. Like, I always think part of the fun of making a really long video on a topic is, if you structure it well, there is something just, don't go in the water or the boat, you idiots. But, part of they just put the gas on the boat. This is the fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, like, part of the fun of making long videos is you have the sheer spectacle of making the thing. Like, that, to me, really adds to it. Jesus Christ. I could see that. Like, you could tell that was there. Luckily, Jason is stunned for like 500 full minutes at a time.
Oh my god! What happened?
Wow, that head went... It's still rolling, Jesus. Jason can punch with just like infinite strength. Another person who makes really long videos but goes about it in a far, I'm gonna say stylistically better way than mine, is Kim Justice, who is now in the chat, so now they know I'm playing to them. But Kimball Justice did now 5 videos on the life and times of Peter Molyneux, and it was rigorously chaptered within itself and then separated into videos where the cuts made sense to happen. And that's clever. But to me, I like the thing of, here is a feature-length thing that isn't just another, like... There are a lot of videos on the internet now that are like a still shot of, a cartoon deer in shades, or a cartoon skull in shades, or shades on an old painting, or shades on an old Greek statue, and it's them just ranting for, no script for 2 full hours. Like, that's stupid and kind of ruining my gimmick, where I pace a full thing out almost as if it were a movie, but it just happens to be about a game. I like that kind of thing, but I also know I need to make more good things that are short, so I don't know. Are you calling out Sean? No. Sean's videos work precisely because you can tell he's scripted them, and he's just taking his time to say what he's saying. Like, there's something in the execution of his work that makes it work so much better than the sort of thing it's responding to, but that's just my opinion. I think Sean and Jen's videos are great. No shade there. I'm throwing shade on the people they're responding to specifically. The fact that many of the people they're making fun of also have a skull with shades as their avatar is an unrelated nuisance. In fact, that's kind of why Sean does what he does. He's trying to reclaim the skull. Which, we all have one, so we might as well try and reclaim them. Yeah, so... I would like... Why would a skull need shades? Well, doesn't want to, get the sun in its eye holes. This is the... Jason's gonna win, isn't he? Yeah, there's no escape now. That guy's dead. Yeah, the guy's head getting punched off was a reference to another Jason thing, but I don't think the head rolling 100 miles all the way down the road was accurate. I just pointed at the screen as if you could see me pointing. Something that annoys me there is... If he just kept slashing, he'd have killed them, but instead he insisted on doing a grab so he could do a kill. And the grabs are really stupid. She's clipping through the fucking floor. And because you can get free, and if you get free, Jason is stunned for like 10 full seconds. From a guy, I'm trying to get a really in-depth channel on level design going. Any tips for starting out? Looks like the intro video will end up around 30 minutes.
Come to mommy, Jason.
Sorry, someone just said the stream was laggy and I'm looking at that. I think the stream is fine. I think it's just like the game itself is just fucking garbage and everyone's ping is wrong. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I would say just make sure you're good at holding people's attention. Divide your video into sections with each like cohesive point in them. So like 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, however long each part needs to be, and ensure that in each part there is something you feel is a thing people would come to it to watch or to think about. I hiccuped there. And another good video maker I can think of who does this sort of thing well, Matthew Atosis. I disagree with a lot of his points about Dark Souls 2 in particular, but I actually quite like the guy, and I think a lot of his work is well put together. So there we go. Yeah, but Matt Wheatley puts it correctly. Don't do what I do. It's a bad idea. Oh, everyone's here. Skullomania's here. Heck yeah. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Follow me. I don't know why I'm doing the Abe's Odyssey voice. Okay. I'm gonna pick my Jason.
All you had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
Fuck's sake, CJ, what you like? Can't take you anywhere.
Added 6 number 9s.
Can I not? Oh shit. Well, I guess I can't. Well, I guess it readied for me. Once more people have readied, it just goes, oh, well, 10 seconds left now, you can't. Abe's Odyssey is so good. Garrett says, is this game as garbage as Jim Sterling thinks it is? Yes. It's very bad, but I can't... I'm not done playing it yet. I've heard the complaint that this game is bad because Jason is overpowered. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm just checking how loud my clipping was. Because Jason is overpowered. And some people have said that's not a fair criticism. He's meant to be. And yes, but not at the degree to which Jason's powers work is you have no fun running away from him. If Jason has seen you and is chasing you, you're basically dead and it's really annoying. And if you are Jason, it's just frustrating until you happen to be next to some campers and then the killing happens, and it's just like boring. Is that an actual photograph? Just on the wall? Is that an actual photograph of a lady? Is that... What the fuck? Did someone... Is that someone who, like, donated to the Kickstarter? Invest asks, can people fuck in this game? In this game, you can in fact kill Jason if you get everything right. So I'm willing to assume that you can somehow finagle things so that the characters fuck and it gives you some kind of stat bonus, but it's probably really circuitous and hard to do, so it's probably not going to happen in the too much. So, either Jason has seen me and I am now A to the B fucking dead, or that music was unrelated and I should just hang out here for a bit and I might be fine. H1, would you consider pre-ordering a game on the final day before release as pre-ordering when it was as bad as pre-ordering when it was first announced? No, I wouldn't. If you're committed to actually buying a game, you might as well pre-order it, because then, you know, I can understand that because you want a superior product, but it still is an endorsement of the business practice, and ultimately I don't like... Oh, he's fucking coming in, isn't he? I'm being quiet because you actually have to use your hearing to hear him. Someone is doing something with a machete in this house, and I don't like it. Jenna Flynn says, I'd be surprised if H1 didn't think gender was a spectrum. I'm not certain... I'm not really sold on gender, to be honest. I'm yet to hear a convincing argument that men or women exist. But my perspective is so stupid, I think it wraps back around to accepting that it's a spectrum, so... Is Jason just manually shitting up all of these fucking beds? Am I fucked? Is he manually breaking every... God damn it. Fuck. Oh, well, there goes my hair. Yes! I wanted to do the... well, I'm dead now. Because that was a window. See ya. Where's the windows? There are no jumpable windows in this level. What the fuck? He teleported, didn't he? I'm dead. Tony Montana's here! Quick, Tony, help! What the fuck is Tony doing? Tony, get away! What the fuck is this game? First of all, how the fuck did I ever get away from him? Second of all, Tony pinged out of the lagged out of the game. What? And how did I get away? What was Tony doing? Fuck! Game of the Year 2017. HPROM does in fact need to play Deadly Premonition. I've played like 2 hours of it and was like, I should probably stream this one day, and then never did, so I should. He's manually breaking all the fucking beds again. There he is. If I get out while he's breaking the bed, I might be safe. There's just another fucking photograph of people on the wall. What is this fucking game? Can you climb it? Okay, you can climb in through that window. Okay, okay. Watch this. Safe! Shut the door. Shut the... Oh, am I dead? Yeah. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay, so... Have you played Factorio? Yes, Factorio is amazing. People are telling a guy called Michael Bamford to shut up in the chat. I'm going to see what he's writing. Control F. Do you think gender is a spectrum? It's a bilingual distribution. That's crazy. Okay, wow. I would argue that. Cool. It's weird that you would start arguments like that in a fucking video game stream. So I'm gonna block you for now, just so you know I can stream the video game without having to defend gender discourse. I'm trying to not get murdered by Jason, okay? You know, I'm trying to help these two clones of the same guy escape from Axeman, Murder Man. In the future, I will, however, justify the abolition of men. Bamford, more like Badford. Okay. So much for the tolerate left. So, I just want to go on record as how bullshit that was. Like, my character was, I believe, about to close the door. I think the animation was starting. Then it just clips into the inside of my character's face. Like, you can just see the hair mass and the inside of the head with the eyes poking out. And then Jason's there and kills you. If Jason picks someone up, you can break free, unless, like, if you fail to break free quick enough, he can just insta-kill you. But if you're near a window, he can just throw you out, like, straight away. HPROM, what would you do for a Klondike bar? I've never had a Klondike bar.
Is that a dead body?
I don't know what those are. Let's check. Oh, I don't have any friends. Aw. What's a Klondike bar? Let's take a look. It's a brand of dessert consisting of a vanilla ice cream square coated in a thin layer of chocolate. Wow. Oh, so like a chocolate ice cream thing. Yeah, sounds alright. An ice cream biscuit. I will take one of those. Someone just made the standard joke, if you're the black guy in a horror game, you're already dead. But what if you're two identical black guys? I think these guys, I fancy these guys' chances, to be honest. Spectating Oh Hey Mang, Irvin, Skullomania. My first game, oh, they've met up again. They've both got axes too. My first play of this game, one of the other campers was just called, all caps, Michael Myers, and he kept getting killed by Jason. It was great. No one appears to be even attempting to perform the objectives of the game. And I'm not deep into the strats of this game either. I'm kind of against that kind of playing in a horror game, but the level of just wandering around doing nothing is kind of funny. Oh, actually, no, I think they are actually searching for stuff. I take it back. I'm trying to make the camera clip into the inside of the guy's head again, which it keeps doing. Also, you might notice that in this game, it kind of guesses what height your character model is supposed to be based on where their feet are. So if you rub up against a couch, your whole body will clip upwards and then back into the ground every now and then for a while, just like it's trying to stand on the couch but realizes that you shouldn't be standing on the couch. Fantastic Situation asks Axes, what are we watching here, guys? Answer. This game, Friday the 13th, the game. Those things are shiny, you should take them. What's that? Is that a battery? That's a battery, you need that. That's the battery. It's the car battery. What are you doing?
I don't know, a car battery, but it's fuck all eyes.
Irvine, can you hear me? You need to use the car battery.
Or the phone.
I think he's saying he's looking for the phone.
Ah! Holy shit! Is that a dead body?
It's gotta be, do you know that huge cluster of houses near the other
Oh,
cars?
they found my dead body. They found the window I got thrown out of. Look. That's me. That's not my dead body though. My dead body, I'm pointing. It's like just there on the screen. You can kind of see it. Oh, Jason's there. God damn it. Oh, and he's killed the other one too. Or maybe they AFK'd. Yeah, they got hacked. Oh, good. Jason's going after Irvine, so Skullomania is free to. Nice. I do quite like the dynamic that he can't go through walls. Constant scared face. How else would you know I'm traumatized? You're gonna have to climb out a window, mate. Friend. Now is not the time to be paused in fright. Oh god, the door covered the... Oh. Mr. Jason saw the bear trap and teleported past it. That's really clever. That was a smart play by Mr. Jason.
Oh my god. What happened?
This might be this is only the second time I've ever said this, but it looks like it's all down to Skullomania. Lammerwall asks, H-Brom, will you support our cis genocide? No? Unless it's like metaphorical. That's not going to go well for you, Skullomania. He's just going to throw you back into the house. Oh, you broke free. You mashed E. Oh, a thing I learned last time I got murdered by Jason was if you hit Q while wearing a sweater that you can find, the sweater distracts him instead of you dying. Getting thrown through an open window is lethal now. Xenomorph Giraffe asks, is the victim's objective just staying alive or is it repairing a car or something like that? There are multiple escape routes. There's a car. There's Tommy Jarvis, who is a guy who spawns, if you call him in, a person who's been killed comes back as him and he has a gun. And in some roundabout way you can kill Jason with Tommy Jarvis if you know all the tricks. There's the police. If you call the police and get to the police, then you're safe. There's the don't get stabbed through walls path, which Skullomania is not taking this route apparently. And then there's the boat escape route, which is the route that you take if you want to die instantly, as we saw in my previous attempt to play this fucking level. Dead, just gone. I like as he threw him through the door, through the open window, a gigantic bloodstain just appeared on the window. Tej asks, is this multiplayer? Yes, I am multiplaying this game. That was a real person playing Jason.
But it's time to come home now.
Yeah, you need multiple people to be able to do the kill Jason thing. You need... I think he needs to be distracted. He needs to have been demasked, which I think requires some kind of attack on him. He needs to have been distracted by the sweater, which as you can see on the screen. And then I think if Tommy Jarvis has a machete, he can kill Jason. Do you think Corbo has a chance? I think Corbo has a big chance. Have you seen my desktop wallpaper? I guess you can't see it because of this thing, but my desktop wallpaper is Jacobs. This game is shit. Irakli Gamer just said no stop very quietly. Okay, I'm gonna pick my Jason real quick. Oh cool, you can be the disgusting bad Jason no one likes. Yeah, Theresa May might win, but Irakli Gamer has 60k subscribers. Is he streaming right now? Am I actually going to appear on a popular stream as a result of his stream? I'm going to check what Irakli Gamer is up to. Jesus. Ah, he's an epic vlogger. Holy shit, is he actually streaming the Friday the 13th game right now? Apparently played it a couple days ago. Oh, he must have found the sweater as well. Wow. I hope he doesn't like the game. Canaldo Nicolino asks, 100k special soon? Of course, as soon as I get 100k subscribers, so that special will be out in 4 years. Can you be the good Jason, aka Nano Jason X? No. I was actually disturbingly upset that I couldn't play as Uber Jason. Hello. Hello, mate. What's going on? Let's not get killed by Jason together. I'm gonna make sure they get killed by Jason. Don't tell him I said that. I thought if you're holding shift you could bash through those doors. I think you can actually friendly fire people. I think we discovered that on the stream last night. I'm gonna not do that. What was that? I am deliberately trying to clip onto things. Okay, so I have the phone fuse, so I think that means I can contact the police, but I don't know where the phone box is. Where's the map? Does anyone have a map? Ooh, pipe. I don't think I've ever successfully found the map in this game. You find the map in tables. Oh, so I am looking for it appropriately. Good. I really hate how you just can't get in or out of a whole bunch of the windows in this game. It kind of annoys me. Someone has already broken this window, and it wasn't even me. the fuck? What? Should I get Friday the 13th name or Player Unknown's Battlefield? Someone else says X. Say XD. Xter. Get Battlegrounds. I've not even played it, and I'm 100% certain it's better than this based on what I've seen. What time is it where you are? It is 16 past midnight. It's the scary hour. Oh, heck yeah. I like the way the field of view changes when you aim. That's kind of cool. Retroactively saves a lot of the game. Sorry if my keyboard's loud. It's a loud keyboard, and I like it. And I've recently got a mic that is like super cardioid. It's even more cardioid than normal, which I think means that I can get away with having a louder keyboard next to it because it's angled away from it, but... Wait. Is there a fire happening in there? Oh, that's the fuse box. That's the fuse box I can fix, isn't it? Is it? Fucking better be, yeah. Let's do it. Oops. Okay, now where are the cops? Oh, great. I'm not certain where the phone is, but I would assume it was in the house with the broken fuse box. Oh, heck yes. Yeah, does everyone have a walkie-talkie? Does anyone know where the police phone is? Oh shit, oh shit. Dvaith sent me $2 and says, "How did I get here? I'm not God with Compultus." I have the strangest feeling that there is a Jason nearby. I'm glad I'm not the Jason, because I'm a really bad Jason. If you call the police in this game, do they show up and shoot you? Oh, there's the fucking phone.
Is this the police? Oh, help. Please, Jason,
You can't move the
here.
camera while this is happening, so you can't see anyone.
Jason, help. Can't
So if
push
Jason's
away.
nearby,
It's Jason.
you
He's
can't even
back.
see him. It's great.
Copy on the road here, Pete. 10-4-37.
I think I might have set the minimum thing for Super Chat to be too high. I set it to be like 2, so I think that means £2 or $2, which are different actual amounts of money, so I don't know what that is. Okay, now where are the cops? Oh, well, not here. He's gonna go for me because I fired the flare at him, so that's me fucked. Which way are the police in the game? Someone somewhere is being murdered right the fuck now, and I don't know where. I heard the slapping of meat noise. Okay. That probably implies she's being followed by Jason. Or maybe she just felt like wasting some money. Some health. I don't think there's any way he can get into the house without breaking the door down. Yeah, that's not gonna help, lady. Okay, I need a weapon. Give me that. I was hoping I could follow the map to where they are so I could find the cops, but unfortunately it turns out that the coppers are the people playing the game don't know how to get to the cops, so everyone has scattered in random directions, and it's impossible to figure out which way I should run. If I had a map I could get out, but okay. Maybe the car's fixed completely? Nope. That would be helpful. Oh great, iBoxGames.com. I assume yet another streamer is fucking standing here, unable to find the solution to our problems. Oh, am I dead? No, no. I instinctively think that, because whenever Jason teleports, he could just teleport directly next to your fucking head. So, you never know. I just want to check the map. Figure out where the hell anything is. But there isn't one. Wait, okay, everything has been... Oh, fuck, someone has the fucking boat. I'm gonna go to where the lake is just to fucking see what is happening on the boat. I bet they're already dead. Oh, Jesus. Has Irakli Gamer escaped on the boat? Was Irakli Gamer the pro player this whole time? Should I have followed him? Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know how to feel anymore. I doubt I could swim. I doubt you can just swim to safety, can you? You have to, I will now sub to Irakli Gamer. I'm glad that Irakli Gamer did not think to call anyone over to the boat or wait for anyone else. They should change his name to the Selfishly Gamer. Jammy D2579 says, "Holy shit, I can send £500 via super chat." I don't know. Check. No, don't. Please do not. I feel bad when people send me money on super chat. Crystal Clear asks, "What would you do to improve the game?" I would fix all of it. I would change it all to be different and good. And if you want a serious answer, I'm actually incredibly uncertain what changes I would make overall, because I think the core of this game is somewhere in here. It's just very poorly put together. Just like the way you clip onto like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's not me trying to do it. That is just me attempting to walk past it. Divuth just gave me $2 and told me to feel bad. That's alright. I do quite like the thing, but that's quite nice. But I do feel almost as if this game came out in early access, I would think of it as very promising. But because it's out, and it doesn't seem like they're trying to fix it, it seems like this is what they were done with. That makes it more worrying.
Keep it together. Keep it together. Go.
Where are you?
Police.
Alright.
No, run, guys.
Ran. I enjoy when other parts of Europe are awake. I remember me and Checkins has $2. Guilt. The King Lord says, "Shut up and enjoy the super chat." Oh, can you get into this boat? Almost. So. Oh, cool. Some wood.
Fuck you, Jason. Fuck you.
Fuck you, Jason. I enjoy playing with other parts of Europe. Me and Shame, another YouTuber, play video games. We play the popular video game Overwatch sometimes. Oh, can you actually get some oars and just boat away? Wait.
Go.
Go. I don't think so. Anyway, and on Overwatch we play quite late sometimes, and it means there's just a bunch of other people from other parts of Europe there on the European server, like the parts of Europe that end up on the European server even though they're kind of nowhere near it, like Israel. It's, I don't know, it's cool being in voice chat with people from other countries just casually as part of a video game experience. Like, there is something just really cool and enjoyable about that. So I think I can make it to the cops if I just run. Oh, I'm dead now. He's in the water, isn't he? Why don't the police ever... Yeah, I'm dead. Why don't the police ever come into the... What happened to my hair? Why don't the police ever come into the town and shoot Jason? Someone is quoting me as saying it's cool hanging out with Israel. I did not say that.
My sweet, sweet.
I say it's cool hanging out with people who are from Israel.
Mommy is proud of you. Now come home.
Jesus Christ. I thought swimming to the shore would be easier. The problem is, like, once Jason decides to kill you and he has all of his powers, he can just kill you, and it's really annoying. People in the chat are saying, hi, Abby. Which Abby is this? Yeah, he's bulletproof, but, you know, the police I'd expect to do their jobs and come into the fucking camp and not be like, hi, we're just going to stand on the edge of the forest, just kind of walk out. Why the fuck can't my potato run 144p without buffering every 30 seconds? This might be me. If the stream is being slow for you, that might be because I am bad at streaming and also video games. British internet is not great, and I do live in the woods. Killer Pancake 6 Gaming says, why are oo playing if oo don't like the game? Apostrophe. And the reason is because of this loading screen. No, I'm kidding. The reason is because I am enjoying the time I'm spending with the game as a result of sharing it with people. I think I've just hit the high point for my stream. I'm at 823 people are watching right now, which is, I think, the fucking most. What do you think of the Game Dudes? I don't know. I quite like Video Game Dudes, the parody of the cat animated series that came out. Okay, I'm going to follow Irakli Game around like a horse that follows gamers, because he knows what he's doing. This Lucozade is nice, and keeping me awake, but it's making me salivate, so it's just going to make my commentary sound wet. I actually had to redo like an hour and a half of commentary for the video because my commentary felt too wet. Like you could hear the saliva just going, so I was like, I'm going to fix this. I also switched mics partway through and wasn't sure if I was happy with the new mic or not, which I'm using right now, so... Have you considered doing GTA lore analysis? Maybe. I've got enough things on my plate to do those, to think of more things to do. Heck yeah, it's gun time. Unfortunately, I can't equip those socks or jeans. He's right fucking here already, isn't he? Probably shouldn't lock the door. Oh yeah, that guy's fucked. That guy's fucked up. That's not what I meant to do. That will hurt me. What? Are you okay, Payback? Is that the sound of him destroying beds manually? Schnoz asks, what mic are you using? I'm an audio technician and a microphile. I'm using a CAD E100S. I got it in a mass drop from Mass Drop. It had to ship from America because they're made there, and also Mass Drop is an American company that sucks. Where everything has to be shipped to Mass Drop first before they send it to you. Like, they coordinate all through their own warehouse, so... If you're getting something from Mass Drop that's from another country, it'll go to America first and then to you, so it'll take months and months and months. My keycaps took months. He can see me through here because my body was clipping through the fucking door, so let's just get out of here. I'm shut. I forgot what floor I was on. That was a mistake. Oh, he's fucking right there, isn't he? Please do not murder me. You can't climb this ladder, can you? No. No, you can't. I'm just fucking dead, aren't I? Yep. Yeah, that's how hair works. Thanks. Thanks, friend. Oh, oh! When I was talking to Payback earlier, I thought that was another camper who was being killed by Jason. It's actually Jason I was talking to at that point. You ruined your hair again. PS4 version is apparently less laggy. Wouldn't be surprised if they worked on the version that's for a console more. I can tell a guy's there because there's bats sticking through the door. Why are the British so trash at everything? They can't build cars, they don't do internet well, they don't do very good live streams either. Aw, thank you, Sam Butler. Microphile sounds like a person who's into really, really small people. Aw. H-boy, do you like videos? Yeah, I love them. I'm way into videos. I like aesthetics and sound and visuals. Hotline Miami analysis. I've done a lot of thinking about Hotline Miami in my time. Please do not call me H Boomerang, David. I'm really not a fan of this particular character because, like, mostly because there's already 100 million GIFs with the angles like that, and it's like, nice, congratulations. Like, I was into the idea of this game because I enjoyed the idea of making an official licensed game that's kind of semi-jokily using the aesthetic of Friday the 13th as part of its gameplay, and instead they just kind of lazily pasted it on in a way that ends up being roughly equivalent to Friday the 13th, but not better than the sum of its parts, the way I think some of those films are, but that's just me. And yes, that's exemplified by the ass crack, but also just by things like the VHS filter that appears when he teleports. That filter is not really emblematic of the series at all. Friday the 13th isn't even really... Like, it was a hit on VHS, that was part of its huge deal, but I don't understand why they would make that filter be the thing that makes him teleport. VHS aesthetic was never a part of the Friday the 13th series. It's actually... it's very much a pre-VHS style era, if that makes sense. Like, it's very much not a found footage film. Oh, cool, Shane Smith just asked to be blocked in the chat. Amazing. So... I'm really surprised this person is alive, considering that he directly teleported behind them. Like, I'm not that great at Jason, but even I know how to warp directly into someone's face and kill them. It's actually quite hard to warp directly into someone's face and not kill them at this point, but... whatever. Who am I to judge? It's Mr. Jason! Oh, he's gonna pop through the wall. Oh no, he's not. Aww. Hello. Goodbye. Yep. Some idiot just ran into the house and is now going to be murdered. Yep. This person dived through the window to get into the house to be killed. Chris's YouTube gave me is that Canadian dollars? It says, thank you for making good videos. Your sincere, sarcastic streak is necessary in this modern world. Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. And I agree. The world needs me. Ah! Also, the way ragdolls work in this game is fucking spectacular. Ah, look at the face. Sorry. Kreia got nothing on Snips. Are you comparing KOTOR to the Clone Wars animated series? Don't run back into the house you escaped from. Sonic Liam says, "What's your favourite swear word?" I honestly prefer when people find creative ways to not swear. I think one of my favourite lines is when I said it's Kevin Van flipping Ord. Just because I said it with the same emotion I would have said it if I'd been swearing. Did Irakli Gamer get out alive? Oh, he's still alive. iBoxGames.com is still alive. Oh, Irakli just got asphyxiated. Okay. Not as good as I thought he was. I should do a whole video where I endeavour to never actually swear and just find ways to not say it. Chris YouTube says, "Oh wait, forgot," and then there's an emoji of a skull. It's cute. Does being the final girl give anything? Nah, there is no... You don't get an 11th hour superpower, you don't get to run faster or anything. I think this Hot Pants girl is like... There are apparently stats in this fucking game, and you can... In this flipping game, rather, and you can... And I think this character can run the fastest, which makes them number one best character. And actually, no. Some characters can repair telephones and gas cars faster and stuff. I've noticed that. So based on which character you're using, some things go by easier, but I think ultimately they're all negligible, because running is always better, because if Jason's there you want to be running or you're dead. And if Jason's not there, then he's not there, so you have basically all the time in the world to do something else. Oops. Well, game decided you were going to die that time. Oh. I think he was going to try and throw her through the window, but you can't throw people through that window because it doesn't count as a window for the purposes of the game because the blinds are on it. Or like Face Day the 13th. Oh, Fast Day. That's even funnier. Fast Day. Does adding bloody count as swearing? No, I don't think so. I think bloody counts as normal speech.
Come home, sweetie.
I remember a school teacher when I was a young kid got very, very mad that I said hell instead of heck. But he had no problem with bloody. They had a lot of trouble with fuck. I got in loads of trouble in school. I learned the bad swear at an early age, and briefly went to a Catholic school. But then my family actually moved unrelatedly kind of after that. But it was good. Is bugger still a swear? I don't feel... Oh, it's just me and Iraq. It's just you and me, Irakli Gamer. Final showdown. I don't think bugger should be a swear. But I know it has a lot of meanings, though, so I don't know. I think some people might not like it. For different reasons. Some people don't like derogatory references to a form of sex that's acceptable. Others don't like it because people don't like admissions that anal sex exists, so... It kind of could go either way. And I'm just here in the middle, who hears the word and thinks it's a little bit funny. That's my incredibly unwoke take.
Like anyone?
Hello, mate!
Hello, mate. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How are you? Oh. Why am I trying to have a conversation with someone whose username is Trumperoni? Giga BNB has it right. Fart noises all the way. Channel your inner Tracer. Yeah. Hello, Trumperoni, me old mucker.
I went to the convenience store, buy a nice pack of cigarettes. Oh my god!
What if Jason was a social justice warrior?
I have to do something. I have to escape.
I'm gonna find Trumperoni and I'm just gonna annoy him the whole game. If I do find him. Oh, well, I'm already fucking dead, so who... Oh, good, he decided to not go for me. Safe. Hey, Heracli Gamer, quick, this way. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Ah. Hey, how's it going? I wouldn't recommend going outside. I need a weapon now. It's just you and me, Heracli Gamer. I always knew it would come down to this. Let this be our final battle. Oh, fuck. No, I'm on your side. I was gonna kill Heracli. No! Jesus Christ. That's just rude. Why did you jump through the glass? Because I thought he would. I thought he was gonna kill me, and I was right. Can you murder teammates? No, but you can cover them in blood. How did he escape? He was right there. I was hitting him with my thing, and he's fine. I bet he finds a first aid spray and the blood immediately washes off. Look how shiny my blood is. Actually, that's hers, isn't it? Is this game a metaphor for the Trump presidency? Yes. Only instead of Jason, imagine a giant walking line of text reading healthcare. H-bomb, stop hitting people with your thing. Is that what I called it? I meant wrench. I meant to say wrench. I know what a wrench is, I promise. Everyone go subscribe to Heracli Gamer. Out of sympathy after I did attack him in the game. It's only fair. I'm gonna follow him. For all I know, I could be watching YouTube history being made. Have you heard about Trump taking America out of the Paris Environment Agreement? Yeah, I've heard about it. I felt like it was doomed to happen as soon as he was president. Like, that's over. But, like, yeah, it all sucks. With any luck, the Democrats can swing everything back the other way when they inevitably get back in charge after all this bullshit blows over, but... You know, the damage to the environment is being done now, and it would have been nice if that hadn't happened. Heracli Gamer's success appears to be relied upon the fact that Stubbs and other Jasons attack everyone else first for some reason out of sympathy. I assume because she's covered in blood because of me, they assume he's an easy target, so they let him leave. So in a way, he has me to thank. So you're welcome, Heracli Gamer, if you ever see this. I accept payment in the form of Bitcoin. God. So, I sold LSD on the Silk Road when that was up. Back when Bitcoin was first a thing. Like, I quote-unquote sold LSD when actually I received the Bitcoins and then never sent anything to anyone, and it was completely untraceable, and basically I'd committed no crime. I'd stolen a fake currency from people who were idiots and thought it would matter. And then I deleted the wallet from my computer. So those Bitcoins are gone. Like, they don't exist anywhere anymore. There's no way of getting access to them. It's just disappeared money, like money lost down the couch. Only the amount of Bitcoins that was is now worth like $1.45 million. So I probably should have held on to it just to see. My mistake. Very foolish of me. I think I did this back in, I'm going to say 2010, 2011. Very foolish of me. But I think on a moral level, I think Bitcoin's a shit. And also, if you attempt to cash that money out, you would crash the market and ruin everyone else's lives. And also, if you attempt to withdraw it and the market lags, so it takes like 20 minutes for the money to change out, it would probably then be worth nothing, so. H.M. what would a AAA porn game be like? Have you played Mass Effect? Yeah, you can just delete bitcoins, the same way you can just lose money down your sofa. That's one reason we print money, partially because of inflation, but largely also because money just gets lost, people lose it. On a scale of 1 to Stephen Moffat, apparently it's pronounced Moffat, how contemptuous do you feel Rooster Teeth are? I don't know, I think a lot of Rooster Teeth's... I think they get mad at people sometimes in a way that I feel is unproductive. Like, they're very angry at Jeff Gerstmann for his review of games that they didn't like. That's fine, I think Rooster Teeth are okay. This is based on just seeing some of the stuff they've made. I'm not hugely... I don't know if they've done anything controversial recently or something. I was working on a video about why Ruby, I call it, sucks, but decided to stop working on it when the creator died. I thought it was wrong to analyze it after that, so I'm going to have to do it again. I'm going to start again maybe when I've decided it's been long enough, but because I think why the show doesn't work is an interesting analysis of anime fandom, because that anime fandom is directly responsible for why that show doesn't work. For real, why does a hair do that? Because the game was not finished. They forgot to flip the "This is an early access" button when it appeared on the store. H.R. what do you think of the streamer Destiny? I've only seen him in the context of him completely sick-burning JonTron and Sargon of Akkad. And I know for certain there are other things about him I probably won't like, but in those contexts I think he's pretty cool and funny. I'm absolutely 100% sure that if I watched any more of him, he's probably this like weird, irony-poisoned dude bro. And I think he's also a liberal, but whatevs. Do you think Moffat's views on women/feminism factor into the quality of his work on Sherlock/Doctor Who? Yes and no. I think his views about... I think his views are, formally speaking, progressive, but he employs them in a way that I don't think is very good. Something I took out because the ramble was already quite long is Jekyll has two female characters who are private investigators and also lesbian lovers, and they remind you of this constantly. And Irakli Gamer, I bet all my money on the wrong gamer here. And I took it out because I was a little bit worried I would look like I was mad simply because he put gay characters in, but I'm actually... It is somewhat irksome that... What the fuck was that all about? It's somewhat irksome that you would write... Like, to me, I think the essence of writing a character of who is homosexual is to write them like a person and have their sexuality not hugely factor into how they behave, outside of the way that their lifestyle is impacted by, it is treated because of the world around them. And I feel like his stance is to make the characters be like gay and have their existing as gay be like almost serve as a point in itself. I'm pretty sure there's an episode of Doctor Who where Richard Nixon like pardons someone for wanting to marry someone, and his marriage like is looked down upon in the society they're in, and he says to the guy, this person you're marrying, are they black? And the guy goes, yes, he is. And you go, oh, he was also gay, and you're like, ah, fuck you. I'm not actually certain if that's the Moffat or Davies run season, but that is the kind of, I think the term is formally progressive writing that I don't like, because I don't think it achieves anything, and treats itself as if it's like some kind of victory for the people who it's featuring, when I don't really think it is. I don't think it actually manages to say anything, and that's something I dislike. Yeah, okay, cool. The Nixon one is more fat, but that annoys me basically. And I think his views on feminism probably aren't all that great, based on the material that he has made. But that's okay. I just think he sucks. Like, his best work is when he's like, when someone else is running the show and is like, Moffat, write a good episode of the show. And he's like, okay, here's a good episode of the show that you can have. And it's good in its own right. He's just not very good at running a show. Beyond that. Next vid should be Firefly is garbage, and here's why, just to anger people. Yeah. I don't like Firefly all that much. I think it's one of the shows that is promising, and because it was cancelled, it can always be promising. So you don't get the fact that if there was another season, Whedon's problems would start to show, as they always kind of do in a lot of his shows. But overall, Firefly is one of the things of his he's done that I like the most. So I haven't seen all of, or even all that much of Buffy. It was never really for me, but I intend to watch more of it. I'm now dating someone who's pretty big into Buffy, and at some point is going to make me watch all the episodes that are worth watching, which I think basically means skip season 1. Squirrel Girl V2 asks, H1, did you crash my art program? I almost lost 6 hours of work, lol. Sorry. Do you think Cumberbatch's views on disabled people influence the writing? I don't know. That's new. I didn't know he had weird views about disabled people. That's weird. I think the fact that his family used to own slaves might say something, but God, I like that I reduced my criticism of his acting just to the last possible thing I could do. I wanted to end by implying you could go into even more criticism of the actual acting on the show. Like there's even more you could do, and just let it end there, because it was already too long. Okay, fine, I'll confirm. It's JonTron. JonTron's gonna make me watch all of Buffy. Best Transformers character? Megatron. He's the kindest guy. I really, really like the scene in Dark of the Moon, where it opens in Africa and he's like feeding himself to these little baby Transformers. Like there is something really, there's this really weird and interesting presentation of him in those films. Okay, some people are pronouncing the Trump word kafif. It's not. It's kovfifi. Kovfifi. How many lines of cocaine have you snorted off JonTron? He never leaves any for me. Blake Beals says, here's a question. When did we as a culture decide Sherlock Holmes was an asshole? I don't think he came across that way in the original stories. Me neither. I don't really get that. I think there's this natural need to view smart characters who can like reason and see things as weird and introverted and code them as autistic. I think that's a more modern trend. And then there was this moment of like, we're going to revive this character as a weirdo who's mean and has a big problem with people, and that somehow became the like, now is accepted as the normal reading of Sherlock Holmes, when, you know, he didn't like people all that much, but that's actually a really good trick right there, but he didn't hate people. He was very empathetic at times. Like, i.e.
That's my good boy. Mommy has a reward for you.
I enjoyed,
Come home, sweet.
you know, like the Rathbone and Jeremy Brett things. They're both interesting portrayals of Holmes, where he can be emotional, he can laugh and smile, and he can be annoyed, but in a human way, the way humans are annoyed, not like weird and angry. But I think if you want to get down to it, I think Brett might be the best portrayal of Holmes, just because he gets to have emotions, and it's pretty cool. Sorry, there was a comment on this matter that I wanted to read out, and I think it's scrolled up, but yeah, that's it. Andrew Robinson says, I think the sort of dickhead portrayal of Holmes is sort of reflective of our culture's attitude to autism and to similar disorders, where we perceive them as having weird superpowers. Years ago, I stopped watching SXE Phil back in 2010, and one of the videos of his I'd seen by the time I was like, this is fucking stupid, was one where he theorized that autistic people were evolution in action. Evolution doing that thing it does, where it makes better humans just naturally, and it just hadn't got the wiring right, and they're the next step. And I thought, Jesus, this guy doesn't fucking know anything about science. I hope to God that one day he isn't treated as a fucking news source. But now he is, so I guess I was wrong. Hi, H-Prom, you said you stopped giving money to bad companies for their products. Yes, but this game was kickstarted. Yeah, Philly D. I'm not a fan of YouTubers who position themselves as a fucking news source,
What is happening?
but who have very little to actually provide, and are ultimately very ideologically biased. Take case in point, Philip DeFranco, Philly D, just like, hey, oh, that's not how you do the thing. Like, he makes more videos about laughing at, or about bad things that the SJWs have done than he will about, for example, white nationalists massacring people, even though a lot of that is happening now in recent history. I think he might have covered one. I think. I might be thinking of someone else, though. It's like that thing people have been doing where they're comparing what's on any news station at any one time. So it's like, you know, Trump administration implicated in relations to Russia, every channel, and then in one channel it's, oh, Kathy Griffin. That sort of thing. I'm not sure if these weapons actually make a difference at all. Like, it's the same swing animation even. Is this machete better? I don't know. I think bats can break. I've seen a bat break before when they hit Jason and it broke. But wouldn't it be a better idea to stick together and take a workers' solidarity approach on the Jason subject? Yeah, if we worked together we could probably solve this a little better, but if you're as a team, there isn't really anything you can do to prevent Jason from murdering you. He just kills you one at a time. If you did everything as a group, you'd collectively be able to eventually do something, because you'd, like, be able to, you know, do the thing, but you would still lose people. I don't think it's any better or worse than just not doing it. Oh, thanks, they've learned it for me. Apparently I can't pick the machete back up. Great. Lost both my weapons. Oh, there's another one there. how's it going? H-Bomb defended Toby? Who's Toby? What? He defended Toby's charges? Who? I'm trying to figure out if Fish Stick is AFK or waiting for me to get out of the way so we can get past. I'm trying to block him in the room, but it appears to just be AFK. Aw. Oh, great. I thought I'd just like really effectively trolled them by like standing in the doorway, but it turns out they were just waiting for me to get out of the way so they could lock themselves in. Great. I think Toby is Tobuscus. What? Oh, Toby Maguire. I think he's a good actor. Tony Turner? I don't know. Who am I being accused of defending and what crime? I don't... This is confusing for me. I'm sorry. Okay. Someone is... Okay. The police have been called, and I think the police turn up here when the thing is done. So it probably would be best for me to wait for the police to arrive in 2 minutes.
Hey Jason, we're over here. Come kill us.
Hey, Fish Stick.
Hey, I'm right beside H-Bomb. Come kill us, dude.
No, please. No.
Kill H-Bomb.
Please don't own me. Please don't own me, Fish Stick. No. He's in front of us now. You fucking idiot, Fish Stick. He will literally destroy you in the water. The water is the worst place you can fucking be.
I don't care. I want to die. Kill me.
Okay, if I can just make it across the water, I might be safe. Oh great, he's invincible while he's doing his kill animations. Isn't that fucking convenient? Yep. Dead. Didn't mash E in time. Well. Great. So, was there just someone else standing next to me right as that happened? Oh no, they just died standing up. Great, yeah, they just... What the f... Was Stephen Moffat trying to say that Sherlock could convert the lesbians with his dick with Irene Adler? No, I thought the implication was that she was a bisexual. I thought. But I could be wrong. I'm actually uncertain at this point. Normally I'm pretty good at remembering these things, but I don't actually remember if she starts out as a lesbian or not. What do you think of NBC's Hannibal? Oh, if I told you my opinion on Hannibal, I'd come across as needlessly contrarian. I preferred the Monster of the Week stuff that they have earlier on, and don't like it when it goes away. When the story starts and everyone else seems to start liking it, and also people really like the really over-the-top artsy stuff. And all of the like, oh, he's growing antlers, and there's antlers framed over his head because he's turning evil, and ooh, like, it just wasn't for me. So I ended up losing interest in it. I think if I'd watched it week to week instead of binging it the way I did, maybe I'd have enjoyed it more, but I kind of don't like it. I'm told the latter half of season 3 is the best part because they're forced, because they know they're being cancelled to like wrap up the story. Someone just joked that they put Ian Miles Chong in this game. Yeah, there he is. Cthulhu 666999 is not having a very good time. That's why you don't use that character model. That's the worst one. I like that this Jason, like me, is also a fan of the worst the worst Jason character model ever. What would a Moffat James Bond show be like? It would be bad. It would be almost exactly like... I mean, there's so many James Bond references in Sherlock. You know, there's Bond Air, there's that whole thing. Bond Air is Go, the 007 airline thing. There's the section where a character turns up in the Aston Martin, specifically Aston Martin. There's a bunch of times in the show when he's compared to James Bond. But there's a lot of weird James Bond shit happening in that show already. So I assume that's what's on the card for him to adapt next, and it's also going to be bad. Oh, he's downstreaming too right now.
Mommy is proud of you. Now come home.
Matthew Barton says, "Why do literally all feminists hate literally all men?" I'm not certain why. No one really knows why, but we do. Is a Muppet James Bond in the works? I hope not. Have you seen The Young Pope? No, I'd like to. What do you think of the Fargo series? Ask Abigail Cockbane. Nice, I get it. Hello, friends. I don't know what they were going to say to me, but it's over now. Let me know if you can hear the other people's voice chats, by the way. Oh. What are you trying to say?
That you're the best, dude.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Haven't seen Young Pope. Like Fargo very much. I haven't seen the latest episode that just came out, but otherwise I'm all caught up on it. It's good. How do magnets work? Magnetism. The law of attraction. Positive things and negative things go together, and then they touch, and then the Hegelian dialectic happens, and a synthesis is formed called Magnet Man. And he is the natural enemy of the X-Men, and then eventually they fuse and become Goku. And that is the story of creation, and now you're ready to go into the world, son. Now you know the story. Great.
I hope we all survive this.
I hope everyone has a wonderful time. Oh my god, I can't believe Jason killed that guy. People are asking about Eva again. Play a joke on them instead. Okay.
This can't be real.
Neon Genesis Evangelion. More like... It's bad, bad, bad. Even bad Showian. Womp womp. I'm gonna not dive through any windows and die in this run. I'm gonna win. I've decided that I want to win. Okay, so can't use a fire extinguisher, of course. Probably never gonna find a map. Same fucking tips every time. Machete, okay. Hey Mandalore, do you know how to play this game? Hey, do you know how to play this game, man? I need some help. Teehee. What you gonna do now? Fine. It feels rude to just do that. I'm gonna not do that. Oh, did he just get a fucking map? Give me that. Give me the fucking map. You fuck. You think you can escape from me? I had a health spray as well. Did he just get all the items at the very beginning of the game and then just run away? He had a gun at the end of the last game too, didn't he? This little fucker has been stealing all the items, and that's how he beat the last game. That little... you little fucker! What are you doing? I bet he has another fucking health spray to walk that off with. You little fucker. I'm gonna fucking destroy you. Nice try, idiot. This is actually more fun than being Jason. Like, being Jason, you're really slow and you have to wait until your powers come back to ever catch up with someone, and even then it doesn't feel earned. This is just, like, the best. Oh, my fucking weapon broke. That's how fucking great this game is. Your machete tore off because you can't even murder a guy with it. That's why Jason's machete, his weapons are so great. Like, no, sorry. You're still gonna die. He found the one weapon in this entire lake that actually doesn't fall apart at a moment's notice. And just kind of went from there. Okay, I'm gonna get him when he stops to open the door. What? What is it? What are you gonna do? He really does want to live as well. He's like actually roleplaying trying to escape from me with his limited powers. It's actually, it is, in fact. Oh, he's trapped now though. I bet there's no way out. Yeah, he's fucked. Oh, god damn it!
Holy shit, is that a dead body?
Holy shit, is that a dead body? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh shit, he's coming in, isn't he? He just threw a thing through the window. I probably should have locked the door. Okay. Fortified, 5 points. That makes up for the 200 I just lost. Oh, this game's fucking over, isn't it? Hello, Jason. He just put a trap down, didn't he? So I can't do what I just did again. He's gonna get me, isn't he? He's gonna hit me with the axe. Oh! So close. He's gonna catch up with me, isn't he? He's just gonna fucking teleport to my head. Yeah, I'm dead now. Oh! Never quite. Oh god. What? What was that supposed to be? Did he just like pull me until my body died? What the fuck even was that? I'm disturbed by how that even killed me. Fucking missed with his gun, and now he's dead. Amazing work there, boy. Oh, he's gonna go out that whole window. Nice!
I locked the door.
Roll.
I locked the door.
He must have broken the door down.
We were standing right there. You couldn't have. Try turning off and on.
Maybe someone unlocked the door just to upset you.
No!
Some people are really mean in this game. I should know I killed a guy at the start.
I know, we all saw.
Some people in this game are so mean. That Jason guy isn't helping us escape at all. Kantai Collection is a trash anime, but it's fun. I don't actually know what Kantai
So I
Collection
swung,
is.
right? And I was about 4 feet where I swung, and somehow it just pulled me back. Nice.
You killed no one, you saw nothing. It's ship girls. Oh, it's one of those games where you ship girls. Great. I've heard the name somewhere, so I assume I've seen it at some point when I've been, you know, on anime Twitter. I assume there's tons of fan art of it, and it's disgusting. This game is getting incredibly boring. I'm just kind of playing in the hopes that I turn out to be Jason all along. Turn to a video on anime. I'm going to eventually talk about anime in some capacity, but I have other things on my plate right now. Anime isn't going anywhere. Luke Connolly says, did you find Red Vines in Tesco yet? I should look. I haven't checked. There aren't many Tesco's near me. I'm a Co-op and Sainsbury's man. Why would a person like skinny dip and keep one set of underwear on? That shot always weirds me out. I think it's weird. That's I just don't understand it. Inconceivable that would happen. Any recent thoughts on JoJo? It's good. I like it. Are you going to talk about the only good anime Digimon? You must be Davis! I'm uncomfy about that because teens, yeah. Oh, fucking stick. Oh, this is the good level with the big house. With Packanack Lodge. Let's lock the doors. Let's have a grand old time locking the doors so no one can break in and murder us immediately. And then, hey, maybe I'll let Mandalore or whatever his fucking name is find all the shit and just escape without me. And fix the whole car up and steal all the health and maps. Since that's what he's so good at. You kind of just have to take what you're given and hope that you get lucky and find all the parts for a car. Are all the doors locked? Yes. That should be all of them. Locked, locked. Locked. Good, good. Bingo! Bingo bango. Okay, so there are 2 cars. And there's a 4-seat and a 2-seat car. And Mr. Jason is right there. Mask Man is ready for chaos. I wonder if Jason can teleport up to here. That'd be kind of cool. No! It's very clear when you're standing in the room that you want the door to be shut. You don't want the door to... You don't want to be shut on that side of the door. Okay, come in, come on. Come into my parlor, Mandalore! No, it's okay, it's okay. We're all friends here. But just in case, I'm gonna hide here so you can't hurt me. Oh, well, I'm fucked now. Oh, you can't even climb over this. Oh shit, yeah, he is not, he does not forgive. He does not forgive and he does not forget. Okay. So I'm going to just hang around and wait for the game's objectives to be done by Mandalore, and just have a look what's going on the map this whole time. But by which I mean I'm going to go to the bathroom and see what happens, and hope that I don't get murdered. Run from Ian Miles Strong, H-bomb. You made an enemy for life. Lock the door. No, if I lock the door, Jason will know I'm there. Oh, but then Mandalore will get in. Oh, idiot. Did Ian get me? Okay. Where is he? Does JJ show up on the map? Okay. What is H-bomb's stand? My stand is smooth criminal. He turns you into a jukebox. Can I hide under that bed? Oh no, I can't open that window. Hey man, oh Jesus Christ! Oh, this is gonna happen, isn't it? Yep. Oh, he got me in time. Well, now I'm fucked. Yep. And I was near a window, so we can just immediately throw you to death. I should have just jumped out of the... I should have just smashed out the window. That was silly of me. Again, trying to be careful killed me. You can't even hide under that bed. It's just a prop bed. Why didn't you throw the... Oh, I had the firecrackers, didn't I? Shit. Will you be seeing Wonder Woman? Heck the heck, yes. You and Folding Ideas both have live streams, so this is stressful. I don't know. If he'll have me, I'll stop and switch over to him. I'm kind of sick of this game now. I wonder if anyone here remembers the time that we both streamed at the same time and we streamed into each other's streams. Get out, tracksuit. Apparently Wonder Woman is great. Oh, he's doing a Q&A stream.
Who? Because you know, because John's guns sound different than everyone else's.
Oh, cool. He's talking about stuff. He's doing ASMR. Sorry, Butalino. But you dead. I wonder what mic that is he's using. I keep thinking it's probably going to be some kind of like ridiculously cool, expensive thing I can't afford, like a U87. Cool. All right. Does the Smooth Criminal jukebox play the songs of the person's life? Sure, why not? I don't make the rules. But yeah, in JoJo, that stand would actually be absolutely horrible to deal with. Like, being turned into a jukebox would probably suck. Wonder Woman is a Zionist and therefore bad, just so you know. That is an interesting question, actually, in terms of theme. Like, the idea...
Thank God it actually fit.
Oh my god, the concept of characters like Superman and Wonder Woman is they are visitors from a superior world, right? So, Superman is, quote-unquote, from the future, coming back to the past, as it were, a less developed world, to try and undo the mistakes that will lead to our world exploding. Krypton is, metaphorically speaking, a future version of Earth. Like, it's what we might end up doing if we don't have a Superman there to try and prevent it. This is really well done in Man of Steel, where the world-destroying machine is literally trying to turn Earth into a new Krypton. But this whole visitor from a superior world, and like the Amazons as well, are like just this alternate, like ethnically different race that are superior and like metaphorically better and smarter in every way, to the point of being, of like the human failings we have not even occurring to them. But that falls apart when you have something like, you know, actual master race ideology or Zionism. You have, I know they're talking about the actress, not the character. I'm just making this point. Then you all of a sudden see the problem with that worldview, which is that when a person believes that they're a visitor from a superior culture, that actually does affect how they treat people in a negative way. So you end up with, you know, Zionism, which is not a good thing in the slightest, and is very, very bad. And there's that tweet circulating, you know, like, Gal was in the IDF while people were being bombed. People, like, it's bad. And it's a big shame that that person is playing a character who I feel stands for a greater human universalism, and is in fact my favourite superhero, but I'm gonna watch the film and be mad at her independently from the film. Yeah, like, the thing, like, the problem with Superman as an idea is that it's wielded poorly by people who misappropriate the idea. Superman works because he's superior in a positive way that is inspirational. You know, I think a superhuman person in real life is someone who inspires people to be more than themselves, you know. A leader isn't someone who tells you what to do and you obey. A leader is someone who says what should happen, and you discover that you agree with them. That's my personal view anyway. So the idea that you can simply say, well, I'm clearly the good guy, and therefore I should be in charge, or therefore my life matters more than yours, then you're discovering the dark side of that belief. And I think it's quite interesting seeing that stuff manifest in the actors portraying the characters of the film, because then, you know, like, there are some pretty clear utopian themes going on in Superman and Wonder Woman, and to a lesser extent Batman, and seeing the danger is that the film reinterprets these ideas as sort of kind of regressive and useless appeals to bullshit liberalism, which you have in, you know, the Marvel movies with Tony Stark constantly discovering that, you know, basically constantly having to face the fact that he is the ultimate villain of the story, constantly encountering people who are like him but only slightly more interested in profit, and then it turns out the ending, like, the moral core of the Marvel films, especially of Iron Man, is the solution to bad guys with guns is a good guy with a gun, and hopefully he has the biggest gun. That's the moral philosophy they're trying to espouse, and that's bad. It's bad to think like that, and I don't feel like that's what Iron Man stories should be used to say. Just like, I think in terms of character, they're very well characterized because, especially in the comics, where they're portrayed as having these genuine problems they're grappling with as a major part of the run of the story. You know, some of the, you know, one of the issues was literally named "Demon in a Bottle." Like, the stories weren't like, oh, he has a bit of a drinking problem and then he fights a guy who's a businessman, and the lesson is he's good. No, like he fucks up and has a problem, and that is an expression of how fucked up he already was in his beliefs. Like Tony Stark very much is not a good, not just isn't a good person, is not a like positive character. They're the protagonist, but they're basically not the good guy. And I do like, the thing I liked about the DC films so far was they're very open and honest about the problems inherent to the characters they're exploring. I appreciate that about them. People have good reasons to dislike them, sure, but I like those things about them. And it is a little worrying that people like, you know, I tried to be optimistic, but I'm starting to think people are really positive about Wonder Woman in a way that to me means this film has been ideologically compromised. Like, I know that's a weird thing to say. But you know, I like the first Captain America, and the first Captain America works because it treats being brought back to life and absorbed into this shitty liberal bullshit utopia as a bad ending. Like, he wakes up and he's horrified. But this, she's waiting for the cops. Jeez, wow, it's clever. First, good name, but it sucks. It worries me. People like this Wonder Woman so much. What if they've made the game into a bad game? What if they've appropriated this narrative in this sort of cinematic universe that I'm currently quite positive on, and made it into... What if Wonder Woman is essentially just a good guy with a gun, morally speaking? That worries me. I'm not gonna, you know, now is probably not the time for me to get into my stance on, like, Israel. I'm gonna be quick. It exists, and, you know, it would be nice if there was a two-state solution, or a multiple-state solution, considering there are other states, you know, surrounding Israel and Palestine. I think its existence and founding was a mistake, and quite possibly an immoral and illegal seizing of land that didn't belong to anyone. But it exists now, and it sucks. I think the whole thing sucks. And almost every solution, like, so many of the solutions are impossible to sell to people because they rely on some base level accepting that was bad. Like, a person living in Israel probably is not going to accept that on some level the existence of their state is immoral. That's not to say that it should be destroyed, or it shouldn't exist now. It exists now, and it deserves to continue existing, because you can't just eradicate a state because it was founded badly a long time ago. But it's very difficult for a person living there, especially in a country that is very militaristic, to convince them to accept that they're founding on a lot of fuckery in the Middle East by my country, if anything. So what? You know, that's messed up. There's no solution that is good, apart from, can we just all stop killing each other, please? So I think Zionism is bad because it fundamentally refuses to accept what I see as many, like, reasonable and inherent precepts to the state and its existence. I don't know. Yeah, look, the most important thing to remember is that Britain is to blame for most shit things these days. Yours sincerely, an Australian. I wanted to briefly touch on an issue because I felt like just suddenly skipping ahead would be bad, but I think briefly touching on it is even worse than not touching on it, or touching on it extensively and a little badly. Because now people are coming in to point out all the holes in the thing I said kind of offhand. So I guess I'm going to apologize for being unable to talk about the problems with this rail while streaming a video game at 1:30 in the morning. I apologise, we should probably move on. What do you think are the most overrated albums? Asks Condor. He's asked this multiple times and I've always been busy talking about something else, but he's given me a good out. So, overrated albums? I don't know. I don't... There aren't any albums that I'm like, these people like this album too much. I try not... I did not mean to be holding shift when I did that. That was really stupid of me. I'm not pretentious enough about music. I don't know enough about music to really perceive anything as overrated. It's not like film or TV or anime where I could point to you and say these things are overrated. I genuinely couldn't tell you. I wonder what the pocket knife does. Maybe if I press 1 when Jason grabs me, I can not die.
Anyone out there? You have to come to Camp Crystal Lake. Bring a gun. Oh God, he's killing us. Jason's alive. Please help us.
Tell us about good shows we can watch. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is really good. I find it quite funny. There are some, like, sometimes it's just like an average Parks and Rec style comedy. Not to say Parks and Rec was bad, but it's like, you know what you're getting. It's not revolutionary, but it's pretty average a lot of the time. But sometimes it's just really good and really funny and excellently put together. So Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Fargo is really good. True Detective Season 1 is really good. Season 2 is like an above average show, but not a very good True Detective story, and also not what anyone who liked True Detective wanted. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but for me is, because I wanted that. I wanted more True Detective, and fuck that show. But True Detective, good. What else? Oh, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is perhaps the best show in years. It's brilliant. It's really funny. The music is good. I did not expect a romantic comedy musical to be anywhere near as good. Like, I expected it to be okay at best. It's the funniest show I've seen in years. It's great. I love it. I can't wait for season 3. Can't believe it's getting a season 3. Brilliant. It's so funny. I don't want to just make a bunch of references to that show now. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is good. I'm watching through an anime right now called Recreators. Recreators is fantastic. Even other anime nerds are successfully calling it, a future classic. And yeah, they're right. It's gonna be, because it's good. I like it when a new anime comes out that is just good and comes out of nowhere, or at least that people didn't expect, because it proves to me that like, I feel like I have fairly well calibrated senses for when something is good, and knowing when something is good, but only some people will like it, and when something is good, but only I will like it, and things to that effect. It's really nice when I'm surprised, and it turns out a show I thought only I would like is actually going to be loved by loads of people and is good. So that's really nice. Recreators, highly recommend. Family Guy, no. Siri, someone right next to us is being murdered. We should probably get out of here for a while. Oh, you can't hide in that cabin. Great. You can't even open the fucking door of the cabin. What an excellent fucking video game. What an excellent goddamn video game. Oh, speaking of Parks and Rec rip-offs, anyone here seen Trial and Error? That's a really bad show. Like, apocalyptically bad. I don't watch SNL. Oh, the classic to be is Recreators, it's called. Oh, Daredevil? Daredevil, that's the only one of those shows I've seen. I've seen like half of Luke Cage and kind of lost interest. Daredevil is pretty good.
Go find the guy.
I'll find the guess. Why did I do that? I just, like, assumed her accent responding to her. That was weird. I just did that without thinking. That was odd of me. Okay. I don't know where the gas is, but Oh, and I don't have a map because I died. Letting my health regenerate. Oh, RuPaul's Drag Race is a brilliant show. It does something kind of magical, which is it accurately translates the purpose of drag as a thing into the style of a show. Like, stylistically, it is exactly what it needs to be, and I think that's beautiful. It is also just really entertaining and fun and well put together. I'm getting a lot of stings, and I'm not really certain why. Do we have the gas yet? No. What was that? What are all these weird sci-fi noises? Do you like Nathan For You? Yeah, Nathan For You is great. Oh, it's fucking Mandalore. If he shoots me... What the fuck? He fucking avenged me. Jesus Christ, Mandalore. Jesus Christ, Ian. Oh, he came back as... He got killed already and came back as Tommy Jarvis. Just to fucking kill me. Holy shit. I did not expect him to waste his shot and kill me instantly. I've got on record now, the Wachowskis are some of my favourite directors, and Sense8 I haven't watched because I tend to, when I can tell I like someone but they won't get work often, I like to save it for when I feel like I want to watch it. So I haven't seen any of Sense8 yet, but I'm already mad it's cancelled. I kind of hope that what was there was good, you know? I'm not the kind of person who's super mad when a story doesn't get resolved, if the show that was there was good. Obviously, it is kind of a tragedy sometimes. That was really spooky. That noise, I knocked my headphone against my pop filter, and it made an incredibly loud noise in my ear, because my headphone is right next to my ear, and it was bad. It hurt. Canut Boy says, got a girlfriend? Girlfriend? I can't even pass that, I'm sorry. Did you see that Sargon is a 9/11 truther? Yeah, but not even the interesting kind where he has his own pet theory about what happened or why, or at least in much detail. He's the really shitty kind where he thinks that you can use basic mathematics to debunk the existence of terrorism. Like, I don't think 2 planes can bring down 3 buildings. Do you know what debris is? Do you know that when the large metal object collides with another large metal object, bits of the object break off? Like, you know, flaming jet fuel sprays out into the rest of the area. Like, it's mind-boggling how completely unknowledgeable about basic concepts of, you know, physics or how chemicals would work or anything you would have to be to make that particular argument that 9/11 was fake. Like, it's not even one of the good 9/11 truther arguments. like the argument then is it's a fake. This whole thing was fake because another building fell down. Like, what? What? It's mind-boggling. Like, actually, like, I've been thinking about this for days, and I still have no words for how stupid it is. But there we go. It's like saying the Holocaust didn't happen because the Germans also killed gypsies. Like, it doesn't even pass. It's almost a non sequitur, and I'm probably not going to bring it up in a video because it's so easy that even other skeptics, so-called skeptics, are picking up on it, so I'm gonna leave it be, but wow. I'm glad you're still playing this game you claim to hate. Yeah. I kind of can't stop. It is kind of like... You want to see what happens next. You want to actually try and escape just to do it, just to have done it a few times. You want to kill some people as Jason. You want to see what the next horrible bug's gonna be. You want Mandalore to get his, you know, use of the door. Oh, is that a slur? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll say Roma in future. I'll keep that in mind. RGB Stag had a question. What are some of your favourite movies? I like the Matrix movies. I like all the Star Wars films except maybe The Force Awakens. I think Rogue One might be the best. I like Ghostbusters. I like a lot of films. Tell me films you like is actually a kind of wide question because there's a lot of them. A lot of them exist. I could probably watch H-Bomb get killed by Mandalore all day. Okay, I might stay for one more game just to try and get Mandalore, get him back. I'll try and respawn as Tommy Jarvis and shoot him in the head. I didn't realise that A, you could even shoot other campers because you can't shoot them with a flare gun. Especially didn't think that B, that the gun would kill you instantly. Like, that was so shocking. The bear trap is a huge waste of time as well, because, like, he can see it. Oh, what's your opinion on the Transformers Bay movies? They're not, like, super brilliant.
Put the fucking trap, man!
But I like a lot of things about them. Have you dumped your thoughts on Batman v Superman somewhere? No, because I'm kind of saving them for an inevitable video about that series. But it's bad. I like the Michael Bay films quite a bit. There's some things about them that are fun to me, and I think they get a really bad rep, and I think the reputation they have causes people who watch them to kind of forcibly like them less in a way that is super odd to me. I'm certain that people watching them are sure they're just bad films and I'm overthinking it, but I don't know, if you tell someone that a thing is bad and like all of pop culture tells someone something is bad, that thing is doomed to not have a great interpretation of it, you know. If that 50 Shades of Grey film had been a masterpiece, people would not have regarded it as one. People would have found a way out of it. People would have found a way to dislike it. It wasn't very good at all. It was awful. I have good reasons for not knowing what was happening during the second half of that film, because I was having sex during it. But the rest of the film that I did see was unmemorable as well. It was a bad movie, but if it had been good, people would have found a way to say it's bad. There'd be, you know, an hour-long CinemaSins video about it. It's one of those things. And whatever. That's my... I'm just staring at the chat now, wondering if people have tried... watching people accuse me of lying, like I would just make that up and throw it out there. I think I only tell the true stories about me that I feel people would have some reason to doubt, so that people, you know, all the things that's out there about me is something that someone will go, it might not be true. Just in case, just so I can maybe later get away with having said it. Is that a thing people normally do? Only tell stories about themselves that they know sound fake? Whatever. Any case, so yeah, I think basically I think that Mr. Bay gets a kind of bad rap. I like his films personally. The main you can see it in play in every frame of painting, and the problem with it, where they have to sort of contort their analytical style to find a way to dislike the films that is in accordance with, you know, having reasons to dislike it. So at the end, there's that shot at the end of Pain and Gain where the voiceover says, you know, it really is the little things in life. But you have this incredibly extravagant shot from the rich man's private island with his, you know, wife and, you know, everything going by in the background. And the message of the film really is, it isn't the little things. This guy is an agent of the rich. The film is making a subversive point. People will accuse me of then saying, well, does that mean the film's secretly deep? It's not secretly deep. The film is very on the nose about its point. Like, so on the nose. It's like a character says, I believe in the American dream, and then it smash cuts with a clanging noise to sentenced to death, you know. That is making a point about the American dream, I would say. But Tony Zhao, I believe that's how it's pronounced, or Zhou, anyway, Tony, is like, how terrible it is. They undercut the little things in life message by having lots of things happen in the frame, but that is literally what the film is fucking trying to do. The film is literally saying, this man is wrong. And yet, people who are quite smart and understand film theory will go, aha, the film is bad because it undercuts the character who is bad's message. Like, no, that's clever. And I don't, like, I can, when you start to see that happening in analysis, you start to see that people approach the film already sure it doesn't work and is bad because people have decided it is, and then they're trying to figure out why in a sort of post hoc way. If you watch a lot of Bay's films with an open mind, they function fine as films. They're interesting and often unique. I kind of think the same thing happens with like Zack Snyder, where when a director gets a reputation that they're one of the film bros who's not very good, then they could make any film and you would go, this is fucking, look at this film bros film, you know. Michael Bay first of all, he made Pain and Gain, which is fantastic, and he made Bad Boys and Bad Boys 2, which are very good films. He made the Transformers films, which are kind of their own weird thing. Like, nothing quite like them exists. Pearl Harbor was like his one definitely bad film, but yeah, basically, I like films. Basically what I'm saying. H1 Guy, what's an example of someone thinking something is more progressive than it actually is? Hold on, I'm going to change my thing to my live dashboard. Okay. Ooh. Well, I mean, my key example would be something like in Moffat's work, where the existence of gay characters is treated as this kind of subversive, amazing thing within the narrative of the text. Like, it's treated as a shock reveal when a character is gay or something, and that is kind of silly, I feel. And it's not as in... It's where a work thinks it's progressive or doing something, but is in fact not really doing anything. And at that point, there isn't really much of a purpose to having a gay character. And I've heard the response to that, well then, but there isn't any purpose in having a straight character either. And yeah, I agree. However, I feel like just having them exist in the story can work, but presenting that as revolutionary is worrying because that implies the bar is very low for, you know, representation of other characters. Some dude says, H1 Guy, surely you do the opposite. You go into a film you've seen many people say it's bad and then try to look for positives even if forced. I don't think I force myself to see anything positive. I try and approach something with an open mind, and I do often think about things in context of...
I gotta find the others.
Of how... Sorry, I got completely distracted by that awful voice line. I do analyse works in terms of how other people think about them. When a lot, like, for example, I really like Mad Max Fury Road, as indeed everyone does, and that's what worries me. There is, like, a large portion of that film's audience are people who politically are, you know, disagree with me on the solution to the problems, are very, like, you know, like an awful lot of not to be rude, Hillary Clinton supporters, big fans of Fury Road, and I feel like the Hillary Clinton brand of progressive liberal feminism, it doesn't comport well with what I felt was the message of that story. So that, to me, that does affect how I interpret the film, because it means that what I see as the film's message isn't being communicated well enough, if it means these people, as it were, can watch it and go, oh, well, I guess this is a film for us. Hello, hey JJ. You're gonna have to come get me. Yeah, fuck you. I just got 100 million points. That's more points than I lost for murdering Ian Miles Chong. Pretty proud of that. Jason's gonna immediately teleport outside and kill me, but whatever. You know, I tried. I gave it a good run. He attacked you, Serpentine. Yeah, anyway, that's like I was saying. I do often think... I don't think less of a film inherently because like people I don't like it, but I do question if the things I like about the film are really there if it turns out a lot of people seem to like it and not see that message at all, or take away such a different interpretation of it, because then that can mean something is open to... That opens up the film to the possibility of it being weak at getting across a message because there are so many explicitly different ones. But at the same time, being open to multiple interpretations is kind of innate, so there we go. Ultimately, I think Fury Road is good, but politically speaking, a lot of people get things out of it that aren't... I don't feel are supported by the film. So in a way, if you like Fury Road wrong, it's your fault and not the film's. That's the conclusion I came to. I'm kind of joking around here, but I also mean a disastrous amount of what I'm saying right now, so hopefully not many people are watching this and I can get away with it. Oh, I'm gonna get the sweater as soon as I can get the run back. Hello. Give me the sweater, thank you. So you hit Q when Jason gets you, right? That's the trick.
Jason, Mother is talking to you.
Oh, sweet. That's pretty cute. Anyway, now to run off and then die because he can still just catch up with you instantly and kill you. Yep, dead. Nope, well... But yeah, I think I think I'm pretty good with films. Maybe I'm needlessly mad at the Marvel films in annoyance at the people who like them. Maybe, I don't know, possibly. You know, you read Movie Bob making those despicable articles about how the films are good because they're disproving auteur theory. And you wonder, like, if the film can inspire these absolutely mindless nightmare rants, then something is wrong with them. But at the same time, maybe it's not the film's fault that, you know, people say ridiculous things in defense of them. So there we go. And I quite like Movie Bob, like as a person and as a content creator. I quite like some of his things. He actually defended Mr. Snyder a few times, so bam. But Jesus, do you have 2 copyright strikes on your channel now? I don't believe I have any. I'm not certain how copyright strikes actually work. The way what a strike is, I feel, is like if you're actively pirating something, whereas the like Fate, I don't think I have any actual strikes yet. I think if the thing with the if the current video isn't resolved in my favor, I will get a strike. Maybe I'm not fully certain. Anyway, someone asked a really good question, and I forgot what it is. Is critical film theory actively discouraged by the way material is discussed in today's communities? Yeah, absolutely. People are discussing films in a way that I feel is unproductive to both, like the purpose of film is in a way to make people think about things, and that kind of isn't happening in a lot of ways, but I don't know. That's something that I can get into more in a video, and not like right now. Someone asked if I like movies with Mikey Newman's videos. I actually don't like them all that much. They're very good at being whatever it is that they are, but I don't like what they are. I mean, I don't dislike the guy, I just don't like his opinions or style of video making, but he's very good at it. I want to distinguish that I think he's a talented artist, and also, you know, he's gone through some awful stuff recently, and that's a shame, but I don't have to like his videos. Like the one he did on Sunshine is emblematic of the problem, where, like, he doesn't really say anything. It's like 13 minutes of, like, explaining maybe half of the plot of the story. He doesn't actually get to what the story has happened in it. And then the last half is set to music from Sunshine, and it's just him kind of talking about the fate of the human race in a kind of vague way that doesn't really say anything, and it kind of bored me. And also his interpretation of John Wick was wrong, and also set to some really annoying music it kept cutting to, and I was just like, oh, this guy's really stylish and knows how to make a thing, but doesn't actually have any ideas about the film. Which to me is the thing, so whatever. Sunshine is a very good film, by the way. Who is your favourite YouTuber? My favourite YouTube channel right now is Red Cow Entertainment. What they do is their main series is called Box Mac. It's a series of videos. They've done like 88 of them. It's a fantastic series. Every episode is they make a cheap store-bought boxed macaroni and cheese meal and review it. And the hosts are really funny. It's very well edited. I love it. It's great. And also, the guy who films and edits, or at least shoots the videos, EJ, does reviews of Game of Thrones, which I haven't seen because I haven't seen Game of Thrones myself, I don't want to be spoiled. But also does reviews of like cameras and lenses and stuff, and he's quite funny as well. I enjoy their stuff quite a lot, so check them out. Red Cow Entertainment. Have you watched Nerdwriter 1? Yep. HROM is your power word, emblematic. No, I just say it a lot when I'm busy doing other things, like playing a game. I like John Wick. Have you ever been not a leftist, and can you, if so or not, tell about how you got woke?
My God, I can't look.
Oh Jesus, there's blood everywhere. Wait, was that me? It might have been me. It's a clone of me, at least. I became more left-leaning over the course of my, I guess, right as I sort of stopped being a teenager. I'd been disillusioned with politics because of how the referendum on alternative vote had gone, and also just on how generally poor the parties that had been elected had gone. There'd been a huge resurgence in the Lib Dems, and people getting interested in politics through them. And they got into bed with the Tories and never kept any of their promises, never really did anything, and it was a huge, it was just piss. And that disillusioned me in a way where it caused arguments about where, like, the actually even more radical interpretation of how society should be became the most convincing one, because it seemed like an actual solution. Because I'd seen how the liberal Democrat Party had kind of failed to achieve anything by way of doing the things that their man New Labour had done in order to get elected in the first place, which was be bad. but in a more palatable way than the sort of far leftness that Labour had been prior to Blair kind of so apparently revitalising Labour, but actually devitalising it. And I started to think, well, you know, maybe the solution is an actual more extreme, further left solution, which can actually work and not fall apart instantly in order to get elected, or simply because it turns out that, oh, it's more profitable to do this, so we'll do that, and then everyone dies. So it was a kind of slow process of paying attention to how the world was changing at the time. And I think everyone around me, not just as in like in my vicinity, my friends, but I think as a society, people have gone through that realization as a whole, and that therefore we've seen this increase in support for folks like Sanders and Corbyn, who, not because of them specifically being amazing or great or super convincing or even perfect by anyone's standards, but because they are the last of the old guard of the people who actually thought those things back in the day before, you know, Labour, for example, lost its way and then has maybe found it again. So they comport very well with the kind of new left who are actually leftists, because it turns out we've arrived at the conclusions they did before. So basically what this means is, like, the current political establishment is going to be older people who were around before the parties shat the bed and then slowly are fixing themselves up, and very young people who have arrived at these the same conclusions as them, almost unrelatedly themselves. I'm really curious to see what the future is going to be for politics, and I am still optimistic about it. Not because I think things are doomed to get better, but because I think things are going to get worse in a way that can't help but convince the people who survive things getting worse where the solution is, and that is interesting. Like the last few decades of political establishment have been, things get worse in a way where the solution is maybe a little bit more or a little less liberalism, maybe a few slight changes, whatever, but nothing has actually changed. Whereas now when something bad happens, it's causing us to rethink the fabric of our society in a way that might actually be productive, and I do think that ultimately the left has the more convincing arguments, and we're going to win. So there we go. I mean, put it this way, the internet YouTube people are still complaining about the liberal, lefty, mega evil takeover of all of society, even though the right wing is in power in all of America and Britain, and they control the House, the White House, and the Senate. They still can't get rid of those dirty leftists. So that to me seems to imply that we're unstoppable. So eventually when we do take back the House and institute healthcare that means people stop fucking dying in the street, then, you know, maybe we'll be onto something. By the way, I'm not playing. I died, like, immediately, and the game has still to really go anywhere. Oh good, Tommy Jarvis is dead. Thank God. Where is... Oh, Ian Malstrong's gone. Oh.
你妈了个逼的！你756，你是不是个傻逼呀？啊！操你妈了个逼的！啊！Fuck you！ 操你妈了个逼的！
I think that's Chinese. That might be Japanese.
你妈了个你妈！
Diablo is very obviously like a Scouser.
这个傻逼儿子，你操你妈了个逼！
I can't actually... Over this internet connection, I cannot tell what that accent is. What that, I can't tell what Diablo's accent is or what language that guy's speaking. That's awful. I need to know more Korean. I'm pretty sure he's not speaking Korean, but I cannot tell, and that's a mistake of mine.
Fuck you.
I love the way people who have English as a second language say fuck you. It never ceases to be just like... Swearing in other people's languages is always joyful. I don't know, there's something about it that gets me. I've been told to fuck off by a lot of people in a lot of different countries, so I guess I've just learned to like it. Oh, this area. This exact room is the way I've avoided dying to Jason the most, where you just hide around the boxes where he can't quite hit you and just run in circles. This is an actual, genuine epic fight going on here. Jeez, they fucking broke their machete stabbing him. Conquistador is great. Card, yeah. I wonder what that name means. I know I have a couple of... Oh. Is it Taiwan? Someone please translate that text for me. I have a couple people who speak various foreign languages in my viewer base. Is Horikawa on? Can you translate for me? Fuck you. Go, 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 go. It's Mr. Jason. I'm kind of rooting for Conquistador now after that epic knife fight they had with Jason. Oh. He's going to teleport. You should hit him while you can because he's going to grab you with his teleport. Nice. That was a good dodge. Come on. Ah. Can't rotate the camera to see what's happening here. That's where that's where you're supposed to spectate this. This. Have you seen any of the new Twin Peaks episodes? I've only seen 2 episodes of Twin Peaks, period, so I can't really discuss it. I'm sorry.
All done now, Jason.
I want to see it, but
Your job
I keep putting it off.
Jason, good game.
Return
GG,
to
man.
mommy.
I hope everyone had a wonderful time. Fuck you.
Woof woof meow.
Enchantress? What? Oh, I casted a spell on Jason right before he murdered me anyway, didn't I? Okay. I'm gonna ready up, and if I'm not Jason, I'll quit. I'll die and quit. I might call it a night. And maybe next time we'll play a good game. I actually have Dead by Daylight on my system now, so I could just play that instead. But let's change our character. Who has the most stamina? Oh, yeah, Vanessa. Well, most speed and stamina, yep, go in. Solved. Game over, Jason. I will run circles around you. Joshua Graham asks, have you heard of the Nostalgia Critic? Who? Who's that? Don't you mean, is he the angry Nintendo nerd? Cabin in the Woods is pretty good. Might be my favourite Joss Whedon thing. H1 Guy, please do a collaboration podcast with Sean and Jen. Ooh, that would be quite nice, actually. I think we should maybe coordinate our streams a little. Maybe do them, because I know they do 3 a week, and I don't want to like run it over their toes, so I try and stream a little later than they do. But cool. We've considered hanging out and doing like a joint stream in person or online, but hasn't really finagled out yet. And I'm doing this convention stuff soon, so I won't be around for a bit. But I think that's a future thing we could do. In reality, of course, Jason should be stabbing a random... Should be stabbing, you know, this girl in the tracksuit, and then an entire gang of this girl in the tracksuit runs away because this is the best character, and why would you ever play any other one? So, I feel like this is the least safe place to be at the start of this, because as Jason, you instinctively know to go for the car, because that's the first thing everyone always tries to fix. but that could just be me reading into it. Isn't there like a gun on the couch sometimes? Or ever? I thought that was the shiny highlight thing that items do, but it's just the lighting. Okay. So I'm not Jason again. I've played this game now for like non-stop for like 2.5 hours and have not Jasoned ever. This game is rigged. Oh, I've got the fucking keys. Okay, so now I am definitely going to do the car. No question. So. Oh man, it's that guy. Angry guy with 300 ping. So I just need to find all the car parts, and so many rooms are so just like useless because there's not really anything in them, so it kind of makes them pointless. But that might be because people just get to all the stuff first. Hello! Does anyone else have a radio?
I have one.
Hey, how's it going? I've got the keys to the car. If you get the gas and the... Why am I talking like this? If you get the gas and the... and can find a car part, then we should escape.
Alright, yeah, he just cut the power to the area, man. So
I don't actually have any idea where to drive to once you get the car.
which car, like, where is it?
I don't have a map. I think it's the 4-seater.
Are you in the big house, or are you in, like, the area where the...
Oh, I'm in the big house, yeah, the big yellow house.
Alright, I'm on my way.
We're actually coordinating. Holy shit, the game is happening. I think I see you on the map, yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming towards the barn.
Nice. Nice. Should I just murder him and then quit the game? No, no, no. I'm gonna actually play the game.
Thank God it actually fit.
Do you have any idea where the gas is in this level? Is it in the warehouse? Or the barn? Oh, fuck you. No, you're not getting my fucking friend, you piece of shit. Fuck you. San Junipero was a good episode. It was a very good episode of What If Phones, but too much. I think Jason's ability to sense where people is a little too much. Like, I feel like it actively gets in the way of the fun hide-and-seek element that this game could have had. Oh, and LLL is still alive too. So, what's the plan? Do you know where the gas is? Yeah, he's right over at the house, isn't he? Yeah. Do you know about Canadian... What do you know about Canadian politics? Not much. I know that it used to be shit, and maybe it's better now a little bit with Trudeau, but also he's not great. Mark Kermode, I like him. I don't agree with him all that often, but he entertains me, and I like a lot of what he says occasionally, enough to like continue to pay attention to him, and he's very good at communicating why he did or didn't like something, so I can usually tell if a film will be for me, even if he isn't recommending it, because of how he does or doesn't recommend it, and that's really That's a really reliable kind of critic, even if it, you know, he doesn't line up with me in terms of taste all that often. I also like his appreciation of the B-movie genre. He has a very sincere and, I think, good, correct interpretation of, or understanding of those kinds of films. Oh man, apparently we have 666 viewers. My thing doesn't update often, so it says 671. Actually, I have a little more viewers than you. Oh, you little fucker! That's actually really clever, I can't be mad about that. Oh, we have another car battery, great. And I can't pick this up because I put it down in a place that I can't even fucking... This game, ladies and gentlemen... can still run fine even though my leg got catastrophically fucked up.
Okay, I just got away from him, I don't know how.
I shot him with the gun really heroically and then ran away. Oh, the gas has got to be in those houses somewhere. Oh fuck, he's gonna... He can tell where I am now. Oh yeah, I don't know where the police are though. Are they north?
Do you have a map?
No, I don't.
Alright, when they arrive, I'll tell you which exit there. I'm at the Great.
You guys got a sweater? You guys got a sweater or something?
No, I'm afraid not. I'm probably fucked. I was right near where someone died. Yeah, I'm dead now. Bye guys. Nice meeting you. Ah! My fucking wrist! Jesus. Oh fuck, I'm fucking caught on the geometry. Great! Great! The world is fucking over. Hey buddy, help! Ah! Oh great, you picked me to kill. Again. Dead. Oh, no, I got him. Jesus. No, I'm definitely dead. I'm in the graveyard and he's going to kill me. He's going to get the teleportation power back way too quick and then kill me again, isn't he? If I can find the sweater, I might be safe. I just keep stumbling. What was that all about? Oh, good. He's decided to kill someone else. The mobility as Jason is simultaneously kind of fun and far-reaching and way not enough. I'm going to assume that the place where all the people are is how you escape. But my stamina is dropping like a fly. Yeah, Jack Layton was apparently pretty cool. It's a shame he died. I love that old picture of... Is it him, Jack Layton? Where the picture is of him... Like, there's a picture of him, and then you can see someone took a picture of him taking the picture of himself. Like it was a selfie he took. It was just kind of funny that he was his own news team. But... Yeah, stamina drops hard when your character is scared. Oh, jeez. Getting choked like 8 times will do that. I was very sure I was dead. I didn't think I'd be able to get out. He basically let me go. Okay, one of us might live if he comes to us now, so I should hang out with Renegade for a while. Hey, do you have any idea where the gas is? It would really help us right now.
It's on the right side.
Ah.
So if you're at the graveyard, it's like we're like far away. We're almost there.
I can't quite hear them.
Right on
Get my stamina's full, so I can...
He really wants us to
Yeah, he does. Okay, right, so. How am I even alive? Like, seriously. It's shocking how alive I managed to be. There were like 4 times I was sure I was dead. Forever. Oh, he's there. I'm dead now. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. Just out of stamina. Come on, Renegade, save me. No! 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 I thought I got away from him when he teleported in front of me, but then I ran out of stamina. What the fuck is Renegade doing? Oh, dying. I was kind of hoping Renegade would catch up and stun him and then we both get away with our lives, but... Nope. Camping the police is boring, yeah. Jesus. What? What?
My sweet, sweet Jason. Mommy is proud of you. Now come home.
Why does Jason's mother's hair not flip out like crazy? New fatality anti-gravity throw. Well. This game's bad. 2:30 in the morning. I'm not gonna go to sleep for a while. I might watch the latest episode of Fargo, but I'm... Oh, cool. I clipped out me playing Overwatch with Sean, where he froze everyone as May, so I did the D.Va and killed a whole bunch of them. That was really fun. Oh, and I also have the clip of me explaining how to delete a racist Facebook post while getting play of the game. Jeez. Wow, you can see all of my shit now that the timeline, now that I've moved the resolution down. You can see all of my Zoom H4 recording files, my Sherlock voiceover recording redo file from when I sounded too wet, like I said earlier. Empty folder, that's a bit scary. Where's my recycling bin? Oh, it's here. My universal tax registration number's here. I have to pay taxes for my business. People say show us your porn folder, but it's not really a folder so much as it's a gigantic hard drive full of gameplay footage of me as Hanzo. That's right, I'm jazzing everywhere. Is Dan still streaming?
From the people that he's fighting.
Yes, he is. Nice. I might tune in on that, actually. That'd be kind of fun. I missed some of the... Tyler just sent me a message. I missed some of the stream and can't get to the beginning. Will it be archived somewhere? I should really start archiving my streams. And maybe uploading them somewhere. I would really like to have an upload... like, I'd like the idea of having a stream archive channel and not just having it on my main channel, because I like having my channel be dedicated to just my effort videos, but that's a pain to move it to another channel, so I'm going to maybe do that. But in any case, you know what? I'm gonna play some Overwatch. I'm not gonna go to bed that late or that much yet, and well, you can't even fit this in the screen. That's how big 1080, like 1440p is, or however big my thing is compared to. Let's try Europe. I'm not ready to go to bed yet, and I'm also not ready to stop streaming, so why not? Okay. Wow. So this is what that resolution looks like. Well, at least maybe my audience can see what's happening in a video. That'd be quite nice. Right. I'll play until I get a loot box, which will be like winning one game, which means I'll be playing for maybe 4 hours. H-Bomb, what music do you like? Metal, power metal, techno, synthwave, retro wave, wave, sound wave, ocean wave, content wave, Corbin wave, Overwatch wave. Yeah, Johnny Lee Miller is the guy from Trainspotting, of all people, all places, is Mr. Sherlock Holmes in Elementary, the good Sherlock Holmes adaptation that's modern. Simpson Wave is great. Fave song, H-Bomb. Like 50 loot boxes, which by the way sometimes I do, because not buy loot boxes, stream me opening loot boxes. I'm gonna play as Mrs. the Sniper. Oh, someone just said the words "wake up" to me in all text. That reminded me of a song I also like. I like the opening theme to Kamen Rider Black RX. Wake up, ba 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 ba. I'm gonna get this fucking guy. Oh, well, I'm dead, so. I love that this guy already knows this guy just AFKs, because I assume there's like 6 people playing the European servers right now. Oh, great. What do you think of the Code Geass theme? Oh shit, you got dribs. Lol. Okay, nope. Gonna play as Lewiston. I mean, if we've already thrown the game by having an AFK guy. Whee! Probably can't hide in corners like this. I think your character model's bigger than your thing. Nice. Thought I dodged that.
Score 1-1. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Okay. That's true. Dribbles should be kicked for AFK, but he's not being kicked, which implies that something is happening. That like he's got some kind of anti-AFK thing on, so he occasionally nudges the mouse or something. Shit. Oh, we also have McCree. How useful. Not. Bop. McCree's a terrible character. He sucks so much. More like McSpree, because I kill 8 of them before I die each time. That's a bad placement. Great. How did he even? Excellent. That was such a good sleep that I insist that was a lucky shot.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Disgusting. Let's play Tracer. Someone said that's a funny way to say Tracer, I assume because McCree is the other bad character. Tracer, rather. I'm gonna play Mr. Handzo. Handzo.
Match point.
Fuck you. I'm the sniper, me. Literally a 2v3.
Play of the game.
Oh, he leaves once the game ends. That's great. Can't report that guy. Dribbles. Aw. Play the game with me being killed. Are you watching the current Kamen Rider X-Aid? If not, you should. It's really good. I would like to. I probably will at some point. I like Kamen Rider a lot. Let's get matched up against Dribbles again. Opinion on the Kathy Griffin photo. It was a photo that was designed to get your attention, and it did. Is it violence? Is it not? That is a piece of art designed to create a discussion about itself. And it's actually, I think, fundamentally a worthless piece of art that was stupid. But she should have been fired for it. And
Select your hero.
And, you know, the way people react to it is more interesting than what it is, which is just stupid. I think kind of a waste of time. What video are you most proud of? Oh yes! Dribbles is on the other team.
Fight.
I'm gonna sit back and watch.
Teammate eliminated.
McCree! Stop it! Oh, Merlin! I guess he doesn't know who Dribbles is. Oh well. He wasn't familiar with the arrangement. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Well played, Dribbles. Fine. I guess we'll just destroy them.
One. Fight.
Thank you, Frosty. I appreciate it. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad. Did he just drink his drink? Is he just standing still and occasionally drinking his drink as the guy? Jesus Christ. Winner.
Score.
I am the winner.
2-1.
Well,
Prepare for battle. Select your hero. Three, two, one. Fight. Enemy eliminated. Enemy eliminated. Death comes.
Someone had a similar idea. But a worse idea because I'm the best.
2-1. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
I'm the best. That was my Luigi Mario Party 1 impression. Please clap.
Three, 1. Fight. Match point.
You fool, I'm indestructible. Oh, this May's fucking dead. Watch this. I just pushed her off and then she got hooked. I pushed her off that fucking cliff and then Mr. Guy kills her for the points.
Enemy eliminated.
Last one to dribbles is a rotten egg. Oh, this is gonna be me owning them with the fucking trap, isn't it? I hope this. Oh, good. The stream resumed when that happened. That's great. Did the stream break for a sec? It says stream resumed, so at some point the stream broke. Just literally play of the game. Do you agree with me that Tim Farron looks like the Fluke Man from the... I don't know, I forget who the Fluke Man is. I've seen a whole bunch of the X-Files too. I watched it recently. Like, I watched it right, I think just after I quit my job as an engineer. I decided to try making YouTube videos while I looked for more film work. And it turned out that was a really good idea. Ever fired up Doom 1/Doom 2? Yeah, I like it. I kind of want to try that Space Trucker game that isn't very good, but is slightly kind of like Doom.
Dead man walking.
Nice. Let's do it. Oh, sweet. Is that the new one? Oh, sweet. I'm glad I got that before the thing was over. That's kind of cool. Mr. Banana. I like that more than the Explorer skin, actually. And also the shittiest fucking spray ever. Serious lore analysis request. Powder Puff Girls? Power Puff. No, never. Please, no. Also, Condor, please do not ask me my thoughts on Aeroplane Over the Sea. Okay. Man, I think I'm out of here. That was fun. 2 games of Overwatch with AFK people. It's time for me to watch Fargo and slowly fall asleep and maybe think about moving all the stuff off of my bed. I moved all the stuff on my floor onto my bed to vacuum and then haven't moved it all back and actually napped on the side of my bed that has less crap on it and just sort of slept on it and it was stupid. Anyhow, I have to disappear. It's been really fun. I might make some kind of goodbye and stream end video that I can have playing that's like, hey, here's my thing. Here's how, here's like a closing theme that forces me to wrap up because I usually sit here for another 20 minutes while I'm saying bye. This has been fantastic. Have a good weekend. Wordy Warlock, it's sending weird messages at me and then saying no, get back here, asshole, because I'm ending the stream. Shut up. Goodbye. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you guys later, and I might stream again at some point. And if you're not subscribed to me on YouTube, I mean, first of all, good choice. I appreciate your life decisions, but, you know, if I get 100,000, they'll send me a plaque, which I will destroy in a video, possibly in a stream, so maybe do that. Yeah, I should eat some vegetables. I'm going to finish this Lucozade and fall asleep watching Fargo. You guys have a great night. Next video is about Bill Nye the Science Guy. check it out. Check it out. You can see. Oh, you can see that tab. Script for Bill Nye. Don't want to spoil it though, but it's got some good stuff there. It's actually a really basic outline, so it's terrible. But I'm collaborating with a whole bunch of people on it actually. Getting some other voices involved, getting some people to do comment readings and stuff, and maybe also some jokes. I don't know. We'll see. You guys have a great night. I'm actually gonna stop. I'm actually gonna go. God, I streamed for 3 full hours. That's cool. All right. Bye.